We're just normal men.
What do you mean, normal men?
We're just innocent men.
It's time for Side Scrollers with me, Stutter and Craig. No, you don't get the 96-ounce Coke Zeros, Blabs.
Yo, my androids, what's up?
And straight from the hood, Phoenix.
It's really enjoyable as an adult male to shit your pants.
And now, broadcasting from our homes around the internet, it's time for Side Scrollers.
Okay, ready? Open wide!
Welcome out to Side Scrollers on YouTube.com and Rumble.com, and most importantly, SideScrollersPlus.com. What's going on, everybody? Good to see you. Happy Monday, no Tuesday to you. It's great to see you. Big show today. Lots of fun. So many topics. Can't wait to talk to you about. Joining us as always, the greatness that is everyone's favorite N-word, Blabs.
Yo, I'm from the hood too. Anyway, hi everybody.
Not accurate at all. I can 100% guarantee you are not from the hood.
One of these days I'm going to show you. I got to show up with a pink do-rag.
Listen, I got to be, wow, that'll do it. You're all about... You're all about bringing people together, the red and the blue, just bringing them together with pink.
Yeah, that's right.
That'll get all the G's in the hood together.
That's right. My G's.
Unite them all with pink.
Yeah, well, Flawn did give me the N-word pass and everything, and I'm sure he approves of the pink do-rag. I'll have to ask him. So
that's good. Well, I think that I don't know if I think you can bring the hood together with pink, but not in the way you're thinking, Blabs.
Do I have to wear like pink boxers and have my pants sticking out below my butt? Like, I don't know.
Not exactly what I was talking
Then
about.
what are you talking about? Don't play it. I want to know. What the fuck is going on?
Welcome to Side Scrollers. I guarantee the chat knows exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't.
Right, of course you don't. All right. Joining us today, several wonderful guests. We have two wonderful friends who Blabs was very quick to point out that they both have one thing in common.
Mm-hmm.
What's that, Blabs?
CHYNA.
Blabs, I was thinking they're really cool people. Look at you. You're so racist. Joining us, Phil. Hello, Phil. Hello, Phil.
CHYNA. Yes.
Unbelievable.
Hi.
Hello. Yes. So we're in the pink today, huh?
I mean, I am wearing red. Does that count, though?
It's great. That's great.
You're not wearing red. You're not Chinese or Asian or anything, Craig.
No,
Phil's got the red background. He's representing the motherland. I got got red on today.
I got red stickies back there.
That
red
doesn't
sticky
count.
notes. Maybe you should make just a giant Chinese flag in the back.
That's
Maybe
right.
what
You
we
want
should
enough
do.
red sticky notes?
approve. I will approve. I think your social credit score will go up tremendously.
Oh, hooray. Someone who I'm sure has a wonderful social credit score. Joining us second time in like 3 days. It's Tiny. Hello, Tiny
Hey,
Panda.
everybody. Welcome to the first segregated stream of Side Scrollers.
Oh, no. We've had many segregated streams on Side Scrollers. No. Don't think that you're the first one. This is not
The
be the first.
racism runs rampant here.
This is like my specialty here. So scheduling for segregation.
Racism?
Yeah.
Speaking of specialty of racism, introducing straight from the hood, it's Phoenix.
Oh, hello, everybody.
Let's
Oh,
go.
hello. Welcome to Side Scrollers.
Wow.
So happy. I am
Hey, I
so
can't
happy
wait for the people to clip this. This is great.
Oh, hello.
Nice.
Great to see everybody. You know what we should do? We should just put the let's totally segregate
Right in
it here.
That's
Let's,
right.
Yeah.
let's put the Asians on one side,
Yeah.
the whiteys on the other.
As
and
it should be.
As it should be.
Yeah. Well, we're white adjacent.
Oh my God. Well, here we are. It is Side Scrollers today on a very important day in Side Scrollers history. I don't know if y'all realize today, but today is the day that, let me just say, truly changed Side Scrollers history. January 6th, 2025 was the birth of Montez on our show. Now, Tiny was like, "What's Montez?" Those who know. And let me just say this. You're going to notice that today's Montez goal, traditionally, we do 20 yellow supers. Today is a very special day. as Phoenix has spent extra time working on a very special extended version of Montez that if we get 30 yellow supers today and above, obviously, we will unveil what Phoenix, how would you describe this Montez?
Fucking masterpiece, Craig. Thank you for asking. Yeah, it is a masterpiece. And it actually, I had been wanting to make this from like day 2 of Montez because I had this. I'm like, I want to show this masterpiece, and it took a long time to just expertly craft it. And I think I nailed it.
Well, I've seen a sneak peek. Blabs and I both have, and let me just say,
It's
if you
top
want.
tier.
If you want to put the ketchup and mustard on your hot dog, this is what does it right here. This is pretty spectacular right here. So let's go and hit our goals
today.
today.
Ketchup and mustard on their hot dogs at the same time.
Hell yeah, dog.
You don't?
You
I
don't.
hate mustard.
Blabs, you're the weird one here.
I
Right.
guess so.
Wait, hold on. Of the two, mustard is the one you don't put on it?
I don't put mustard on my hot dogs.
Wait, Craig, let's not forget that Blabs also, remember that there is a rule that when she has a burger, she can have ketchup on it, but you can't have ketchup and cheese. You have to pick one or the other.
Why? Why don't you combine foods?
Yeah.
Why is that a bad
Why,
thing?
Craig, how do you not know this? You were there when it happened.
Just remember.
Why are you anti-combining foods?
Hey,
I don't like it.
You're Blabs,
Cheese deserves to be represented by itself.
Blabs, you're almost as anti-combining foods as you are anti-combining races. It's
That's
ridiculous.
right.
Unbelievable.
Almost as
Supremacy,
much as their
segregation.
unwavering hatred of black people.
Unbelievable.
Oh, please let this continue.
Half-breed.
Oh, let the
proud
Lord
of-
go. Yes.
Proud of Blabs.
Oh my god. Well, look. So,
Thank you, Phil.
so it's
Well,
a
I'm
big
with you,
deal.
Blabs. Don't worry about it.
No, wow. The crosshairs are on the show here, everybody. I want to welcome everybody out. This is great. All right, so look, big show today. Lots to talk about. We're getting into this this Hilton story. There's a lot of trickle down from the Nick Shirley. This has been just a ridiculous story from top to bottom. And the bottom dwellers are coming out when it comes to this story. We'll get to that. PBS is shutting down, straight up dissolving. Guess what? USAID is gone, and so is PBS. We have some stories about horses in Japan. We got some dudes who want to get pregnancy tested. We have some Nashville musician and a DEI thing, which is crazy. We got an actor child actor who you probably know, who was fired from his job for reporting pedophilia. Oh yeah, we're going to get to that. Jimmy Kimmel's a giant hypocrite. And look, we got a little bit of video game talk towards the tail end of the show. But first, if you are new, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Join the 136,000 just normal men who have found common sense in the video game entertainment space, and the nearly 34,000 who have found us over on Rumble. Glad you're with us. Always a pleasure to have you in. Now, I've had this asset for a little bit, and we were talking about this pre-show. I got this from Rodimus Prime, and he sent this over. This is of his kids. We were going to put this into a video not too long ago, but I've just been holding on to it. So I figured that whenever I tell you guys to subscribe and like and all that stuff, I should just play this.
We're just normal men. What do you mean, just normal men? Just innocent men.
Subscribe to Side Scrollers.
Oh,
freaking
Warms the old heart.
Cute.
that's right.
So cute. Now back to racism, guys.
Well, Roddy, thank you for subjecting your children to us, which is great. And Phoenix, your suggestion was that maybe this could spawn some sort of user-generated normal man subscription thing we put at the end of videos, perhaps.
Yeah, because I'd love to see more of the community on here. So like, I think that'd be a lot of fun. Be as creative as you want, or as cute and adorable as that, or as racist as Tiny said. It's really up to you.
Probably won't show the racist ones. but,
Probably not.
you know,
but-
whatever. All right. Couple quick reminders. Tomorrow we have a big announcement regarding this year's edition of the Real Game Awards. That is tomorrow. Very much looking forward to sharing that with you. Voting is open right now over at therealgameawards.com. I mentioned this yesterday, but man, oh man, you guys have really, truly outdone yourself this year. I just wanted to point this out one more time, as this year we have 20 categories, and we're going to have a couple extra like secret things that are popping up during the show. But one of those categories is Best Content Creator of 2025. And Phil, I don't know if you saw this or not, but of the 4 content creators that were nominated this year, Asmongold was one of them. Kirsha was one of them. Legendary Drops was one of them. And Kaya, Hassan's dog, was one of them nominated. So
Good old Sparky. Yep.
that's right. So I mean, that's one of the 20 categories that you can vote on, and I really appreciated that. It said it was a shocking nomination to be said for sure. So, so yes, please head over to therealgameawards.com. Once again, if you're a Plus member, a Side Scrollers Plus member, you actually get access to be a voting member this year for free as well. So there's a blog article over at sidescrollersplus.com giving you a discount code or a promo code that allows you a free year over there. So consider checking that out and voting, because now you can, which is great. The early, but I know. You get whenever dogs are mentioned, you get
it's like, hey,
tummy starts rumbling, right?
Yeah, typically you want to eat the younger ones, just because it's sort of like eating foie gras,
Can I call HR if it's from one of my own people? Like, is that allowed?
Nope. You just got to embrace
Asian on Asian
HR.
violence, and
I
we do not
approve.
tolerate that here. Okay.
Or Asian on dog violence, Phil. Just saying.
I am HR. What do you need?
Speaking of
I approve
violence,
this, by the way.
this Thursday, Blabs will be playing Jump King exclusively over on Side Scrollers Plus. Looking forward to doing that. It'll be live for everybody. And then next Thursday, we had another special VTuber event where we're getting Kirsha and Leaflet, Pickle, and VTuber Blabs all together, and they're going to be playing Mount Your Friends. So lots of Side Scrollers Plus content coming your way. Looking forward to sharing that with you guys. That'll be 2 live events back-to-back on Thursday. Always great stuff.
Get ready for some boob neck cricking from my VTuber avatar again.
Oh no, just constantly staring at Kirsha's boobs. That's right.
So lovingly too. So lovingly.
Hell
to
yeah.
really like work into it, right? You gotta go like this completely. So I'm just gaming like this. It's fantastic. Can't wait.
Excellent. All right. Well, Ranger George gets us started on this Montez anniversary. He says, I don't like mustard. I'm allergic to cheese. I'm Scottish, so I'm racist by default. And Bret Hart is my favorite wrestler. I'm 100% Team Blabs.
I'm not even wearing pink today, so I can't be Bret Hart.
But you have his hair. So
Yeah.
you congratulations.
That's true.
Or he has my hair.
No, I'm pretty sure that you have Bret Hart's hair, as he's like 65 years old.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. He stole my hair.
Uh-oh. B. Barrett came in with it too. Phil, do you want to get this one?
Will this get you, hit again? I just want to make sure. Emotional damage.
Oh
there he
my
is.
God.
Would that get you hit?
Will he get hit
Popped
again?
up. That's awesome.
Congratulations, Phil. You made it. You did it.
Wes came in and says, thoughts on the new Sherlock show, Young Sherlock on Amazon. Trailer came out 2 weeks.
Yeah, no, it came out 2 weeks ago or whatever. Actually, it looks very, very fun in my opinion. So
Ooh, I have to
problem
check
is
it
I don't have Amazon Prime, so womp. But it does look like a good show.
Who's in it,
Yeah, so it's Ray Fiennes' nephew, Hero Fiennes, as Sherlock Holmes, and I'm pretty sure it's by Guy Ritchie. I know you don't really like him all that much, but I do. So that's why I'm pretty interested in it. It looks like fun. It looks fun.
Show whether you like him or not. I'm with it. Sherlock on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, it's like young Sherlock, so it's like when he's like pretty young, like a college guy in his 20s, basically. Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. Torgo says, well, Phoenix, actually, I'd prefer if you read this one.
Sure.
Phoenix.
Hurrah. Got the ting tongs with the ping pongs today. Let's give Montez big OTS. Also, show the salty user content Side Scrolls Plus. More reason to sign up.
Thanks, Torgo. Appreciate
Hell yeah.
that. That's wonderful.
Hell yeah. Honorary Asian. Let's go.
Kalichi says, consider me interested. OG Montez is still the best in my opinion, but I hope Phoenix proves me wrong.
Well, I'll prove you wrong, baby.
Listen, we'll get there. Thank you, Kalichi. Appreciate that. All right, we're going to do our best to get to that 30 today and see what happens with all that. We always like to start the show with just a tad bit of disappointment. So, Blabs, are you ready?
The real question is, are you?
Never. It's time for Today in Video Game History.
Today in gaming history with Blabs.
That's me.
You know, it's come to my attention that we should definitely get a few more Today in Gaming History assets uploaded, so it's not just her letting everybody know it's her. I do like the idea. Yeah, we can make that happen for sure. All right, Blabs, here on this wonderful January 6th, 2025, maybe the darkest day in American history.
That's
What do you
right.
have for us?
When Liberty
Nothing happened
died.
in September that made it even darker. Nah. Anyway, January 6th, everybody, B-1 nuclear bombing was released in a great year of 1980. The Fishing Master World Tour on the Wii was released in 2009. And get this, guys, I just freaking love the title. Love, Death, and Veggies was released in 2022. Ta-da!
This better be the worst game list that has ever
Yeah, I was
existed.
like, what is this list?
I want to know more about Love,
The
Death,
veggies?
and Veggies.
Right?
Well,
See?
we'll get
Tiny
to
gets
the
it.
love veggie game in just a little bit. I'm sure describes Tiny's love life in a weird way. But there are some noticeable games that you missed today, Blabs.
Nah.
Of course.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
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 Okay.
Moving on.
Okay, well, that's it, everybody.
Super Mario.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right. Some noticeable, yes, not Super Mario Brothers. Some noticeable games that you missed today, Blabs, include the very first game that made young children degenerate gamblers, Casino Kid, released for the NES 37 years ago in
Not
1989.
revolutionary.
No, I mean, if you want to get kids hooked on gambling, you got it right there.
Yeah,
Phoenix, I'm sure you're on board with that, right?
100%, Craig. 100%.
Well, thank you, Phoenix. I appreciate your bravery.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with Family Circuit for the NES here. And Blabs, when you put B1 Nuclear Bomber on the list, did you simply put it on because it was the first game that you saw?
No, I just figured it was something revolutionary.
Please, Blabs, tell me more.
Well, it's a good year, 1980. It also came out on Apple II or Apple II. So I had to put it on the list.
Uh-huh. Would you like to see the sweet gameplay of it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So Blabs, brace yourself here for this is, by the way, such a good game. It was just called B1 Bomber Game.
Yeah.
They didn't even put a full title on it.
No.
So there's that. Here's the sweet gameplay, Blabs.
Past. Skip past some of the text there.
Oh, I thought that was part of the game. I'm like, what the hell? Who is this guy? But no, it's just some good dude.
So you have the Soviet defense complexes.
Oh,
Blabs,
good. Maybe the Russian midget will show up in this game too.
What are you
no.
saying?
Tiny, you got to tune in every day to
You
catch
miss a
up the
lot.
references. Right? Every single
What
day.
game has a Soviet midget? I
I can't remember
I want
the
to play
name
this game
anymore.
now.
You want to get in on this, Phil?
I don't know.
B1
Never
Nuclear
even
Bomber.
do
Phil, if you like this, you're way too Asian for me. Like this
Wow.
is too much. This is insane. This is like
It's like Chat GPT. You're like talking.
it's like chat
Apple
GPT.
It's like ChatGPT. Yeah, it's exactly like that.
Exactly like
Listen, it's revolutionary.
It is.
Okay.
It's a great year and
Touch-based
everything.
game.
So yeah.
Well, some other noticeable games that you missed today, Blabs, include Blade. I'm sorry, not just Blade Warrior.
Beyblade.
Adventures of Lolo 2.
Well, that's a
which-
biggie.
That is a biggie. This was a
Is there
major.
Adventures of Hi too?
how do we top that comedy? Is it even possible?
It's like a dad
not.
joke. I respect
It's
it.
not.
Thanks, Phil.
I like dad jokes.
And 2 is spelled T-O-O, right, Blabs?
That's right.
Yeah.
Two. Hey.
I hate this. Listen. I'm the dad on the show, Blabs. All right.
I think there's more than one dad on the show.
I'm honestly shocked that was so bad. But
I don't
Blabs,
think we needed context for that statement.
Well, I mean, the idea of Adventures of Lolo, the Adventures of
The
High.
Adventures of Hi
All right.
and the Adventures of Mid.
good.
here
I
is
loved it, Blabs. I'm with it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey.
this is a big game back
Oh,
in
yeah.
the NES era. There's a big puzzle game. Nowadays you play this on your iPhone or something like that. It's all about pushing things around and solving. Blabs, you'd actually very much enjoy the Lolo series. This was a big player back then. It was just a blue dot with feet. So move around, collect the stuff, and that's pretty much the game. But this is something that you truly would have enjoyed. It was like playing if you ever, well, you've never played Legend of Zelda, but it's like playing
I
a dungeon.
missed the sword, remember?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
That doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
How is this a series? What was one like?
Well, I'll tell you what, it looked exactly the same. But it had a 1 at the actually it
Yep.
didn't have a 1. Yeah.
Thank you. That's why you're the video game expert. Thank you so much.
That's right.
For
Did you know that
learning me.
hey, Tiny, I want to let you know that they also made an Adventures of Lolo 3 as well. Would you like to see gameplay of that?
I
really hope they
would,
make my highs after
absolutely.
that.
The trilogy.
There it is.
That is
It's the
Oh,
exact
bow.
same game with a number at the end of it. So I think they actually ran out of steam after 3, and I don't think there was ever a
Wonder why.
Adventures of Lolo 4. But hey, whatever. So there's that. Phoenix, do you ever play Adventures of Lolo?
Yeah, I played. I think 1 and 2. I didn't play 3.
Okay.
Yeah, no, they're pretty good. They're pretty decent. I think they're also on the Switch Online. I think one of them is.
I think
could
you're
be wrong.
right. I think you are right. Yeah. One game that is not on the Nintendo Switch Online is Blade Warrior from 1995 for PC. Here, I'm not familiar with this outside of the amazing title. Here's what it looks like here. It looks like you truly are a Blade Warrior walking through dystopian future.
It looks
look-
good.
Hey,
By the way, there's Coke.
back there.
Just-
just random Coke.
Right. Everyone loves themselves some sugar water right there. He's doing some slicing and dicing. In 1995, this was the epitome of video games. The problem is that it came out on PC, and people on PC didn't want to play games like this on PC.
Yeah,
they
no,
wanted-
no.
Nah.
Yeah, this PC. You want to play first-person shooters and games like that in 1995. So there's that. Summon Night was released for the PlayStation. Digimon World 4 for the GameCube, PlayStation 2, and Xbox right there. Blabs, Fishing Fantasy,
I love it.
Buzzrod.
I'm in.
Yeah.
What's wrong
Yeah,
with
I'd
fishing?
rather the one for the Wii, because you can actually throw.
Blabs, you don't need to provide context every single time to know that yes, you love the Wii.
You literally just like said my name, so I
this game,
responded to you.
you mean this game, Fishing
Yeah.
Master World Tour?
I've never played it. I really want to now.
Oh, okay. All right. Great.
What? How do you
Fishing
fish?
Master
How do you,
World.
what's the?
I've never fished before.
You've never fished before.
I've never. We've had this conversation, Craig. Why are you reacting to this? I've never gone fishing.
Can we go fishing?
Women be shopping. Women no shopping.
Can I take you fishing?
Sure, why not?
Listen,
Greatest thing of all time.
I got to be honest.
Fishing.
kinda-
was
I
it
kinda
fishing
wanna
with
see it.
bitches? Let's
That
go.
would be good content.
I agree.
Just sitting
Blabs
on a
goes-
dock fishing.
No. You need to put you got to be able to put a live worm on a
I
hook.
have bucket hats.
You got to see if Blabs would be open to doing that. Putting the live bait on the hook
She
and then
can do it.
Yeah.
reeling it,
I
casting.
think I've done worse than that, to be honest.
I have a fishing story. May I tell you?
Oh, please, by all
Oh,
means.
good.
Yeah. So this is a real true story. I was at a beach one day with some family friends, and it was my first time fishing. I was superexcite.com, and I got my little fishing rod out, and I cast it. I went, okay. And now here's the part, though. So I put it in, and for whatever reason, I'm not seeing the line go out. So I keep tugging on it. I'm tugging and tugging. And I keep hearing this horrific little girl screaming. And I'm not relating, and I'm not understanding why every time I'm tugging really hard that there's a scream. Well, it turns out I hooked my best friend at the time's sister's eyebrow. And it went right into her eyebrow, and I was yanking it and ripping it from her skin. And I said, you know what? I think my fishing days are over. So she threw sand in my eye, and thankfully her mother was a nurse, and we had to clean it out with a swab in my eyeball.
Hey,
That's my
Phoenix,
fishing story.
what a great story.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
What a
Great friend. So there's that. I mean, there's a
I'm never going fishing with you ever.
That's a good idea.
I like my eyebrows.
Blabs, do you have any objections to hooking live bait onto a line?
Depends on how ugly the worm is.
It's a worm, Blabs. Just saying.
It's gonna be ugly.
You go get the live bait.
Prettiest
Yeah.
worm for you.
I don't want the prettiest worm. That'll make it harder. If it's ugly, I'm like, die.
It has like big eyelashes.
You know,
Eyelashes on a worm.
Fluttering.
yeah. You know, Phoenix, because of that injury, I'm surprised they haven't banned fishing at this point and casting lures over there. I mean, you could lose an eye from that.
I agree.
That's
Yes.
crazy. Yeah.
I'm gonna wear sunglasses when anyone's fishing, so you can't grab my eyes.
There's a whole helmet. Just put on the whole.
And my bucket hat will save me too.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, we can look forward to that in the future. Tiny and Blabs go fishing. That'll be
Oh,
great.
yeah.
bitches be
Yeah.
fishing. Let's go. Episode
Maybe-
1.
We'll just title it that. Bitches
Yeah.
be
Bitches be
fishing. There you go. Some other noticeable games that you missed today, Blabs, includes virtual. No, it's not noticeable. Who am I kidding? But I do not see this other game that you have.
Which is
This
weird because I have the Steam page open and it says release date January 6th, 2022. So it was removed from the list, but it's accurate and correct,
Well,
which I don't
This
know.
I like
seems to be
that one.
happening a lot now
I
on
like that game
GameFAQ.
right there. Prepare
Yeah.
Uranus, exploring black holes for adults.
Whoa, Blabs, do a little digging, please. Please find
Okay.
Prepare Uranus. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. All right, here we go. All right, okay.
Hey, make sure you
so
say it out loud. Say the title, please.
I don't really want to though.
Well, no, it's for a clip, Blabs. Go ahead.
Prepare your anus. Okay. Anyway, it's got mixed reviews. Let's
Such
see.
a
This
good
game is
sport.
marked as adult only. Release date January 6, 2023. Let's see. Oh wow! Oh no! No!
Wow, that
Oh, now I
escalated
gotta
quickly.
check it out.
Did you find?
There's
I'm
a
sorry.
lot of butt plugs.
Did you find the black holes for adults?
Oh no!
Yeah. Closing page. No.
So what you're saying, Blabs, is that you did discover the black holes for adults very
yeah.
quickly. That's good.
There's a lot of butt plugs and stuff.
Oh,
I
well,
thought you guys were joking. That's cruel.
Sounds like
I
a great
prefer
game.
love, death, and veggies.
Tiny,
Teach
why don't
stories
you?
about the most important things: elves, gnomes, robots, aliens, adventure, and love.
Well, Tiny, how about you look for Prepare Uranus?
I'm
Exploring
good.
black
Thank
hole-
you. Great. I'm on the wrong computer for that anyway. That's fine.
I don't like my search history.
Phil's been over here going.
I already bought it. Yeah.
Add to wish list. Add to wish list.
There we go.
$7.99. That's pretty good. That's a good deal.
Oh no.
And that, my friends, is today in video game history. Thank you for that. If you guys are new, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up button. We'd really appreciate that. All right. If you're just joining us, big day today. It is the first ever anniversary of Montez, this January 6th. We unveiled it last year for the first time after the lady and the guy got in a fight. And I know that Tiny has no idea what we're talking about, which also makes it that much better. But today we do have a wonderful, I would say, quite possibly the ultimate Montez and laid out special for today, created by Phoenix. So we have our big goal today, big goal of 30 yellow super chats today. We'll see if we can hit that. And if we can, you'll be blown away.
Yeah, it's worth it.
It is.
Yeah.
Still bored. Akkad came in with the 10 says, for Montez. There you go. Thank you very much. Jewish Buck says, Asians, this is getting out of hand. Now there's two of them.
No,
We multiply quick. Careful.
They do. Watch out.
Like
Whoa.
rabbits.
Yeah. Once the Asian supermarkets start coming in, you're fucked. Like that's it. We're
It's
here.
true.
Walz says, I know that it's more of world news than gaming news, but protests in Iran have escalated to the point that some news outlets are reporting the Ayatollah may flee the regime and the regime will fall. Wow, that's interesting. Thank you for that, Wasp. As a expert in geopolitics, I don't know a whole lot about that, but thank you for that. All right, and we have this. Stacy says, because Lolo and Tiny are the cutest ever. Thank you, Stacy B. All right. And 100 Battle says, hey, Discount Jeremy, don't make fun of B1 Bomber. Who's Discount Jeremy?
Who's this guy, Jeremy?
It's got to be
The
Tiny.
Phoenix.
Yeah, it's tiny.
Oh, it's tiny. Yeah,
100%.
Had a
that's
feeling.
obvious.
My
Fluffy
alias.
it says, happy Montez Day. Thanks, Phoenix, for inspiring me to make my own Montez clips. Might post the ones I made on Plus Community with commentary. Ooh, would love to see that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And Israel came in and says, Montez, let's go. Big Montez Day today. Let's make it happen. Would love to make that happen. All right. All right. Lots to talk about today. Let's get into it, friends. We'll get to the rest of your Super Chats, Direct Donations, and Rumble rants throughout the duration of the show. But right now, it is time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody in the world's favorite segment. It's time for Hard News.
Hard news.
Now, the Nick Sorter story has been on the topic of conversation the last, I would say, 10 days or so. And to be clear, it's not really the Nick Sorter story. It's more about the Minneapolis fraud story. This has been very eye-opening for a lot of people. Are you not familiar with this story there, Phil?
Oh, you said Sorter, so I'm wondering.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nick
Sorter.
Shirley.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we were all confused.
Sorry.
I'm like, is there more than one Nick now?
I
Thought we were
said
being
Nick,
tested.
I said Nick Sorter
quiz.
because we're going to go to some of Nick Sorter's, who is a different person than Nick Shirley's,
There's too many
posts over
Okay.
on X. Hey, listen, if all the white guys named Nick can just take a step back, I'd really appreciate it. Too many Nicks out there that are white. Just
There's
saying.
too many
It's your
Simons in
fault.
gaming, and there's too many Nicks in fraud alerts.
Total, just a random question, which I know this is just a horrible question to ask, but is there a more white name than Nick? I don't know if I know a single Asian or black guy named Nick. Does anybody know an Asian or black guy named Nick?
I know one guy named Nick.
You're
Okay.
lying.
Well,
You're a liar.
I know. Okay, Nicholas C.
white?
Nicholas C. is an actor. Jetting Fong. He's basically he was in what's it called again? A movie with Jackie Chan and Gen X Cops, and he's also in. Well, he's in his 40s now. Like he's a famous Hong Kong actor. And then I have a friend Nick growing up.
Okay.
He's a fat Taiwanese guy.
Okay.
It's a
Not
the
Chinese,
worst.
but
Oh, okay.
basically Chinese though.
All right. Well, anyways, with all that said, sorry for the derailment. The Nick Shirley fraud story has been interesting. There's been lots of trickle down effects. It's caused a lot of government action happening now. You see the United States government saying they're sending in DHS agents to Minnesota. They said there's 2,000 boots on the ground now, which is good. You want to see action after this. This was one of our big concerns here, Phoenix, was the idea that we were kind of black-pilled. Like, okay, cool. Is anything actually going to happen? Well, things are kind of happening.
Yeah, shit's happening all over the place. Yeah.
Which is a good thing. But every one of those people has to stay somewhere. And there's a lot of hotels in Minneapolis, and some of them are Hilton hotels. Let me just go to this story here from Fox News as they are following this story. And we do have a full resolution to this. So we're going Blabs, you have not heard this yet?
Nope.
Okay, pay attention.
And Sandra, we're also tracking another story out of Minnesota this afternoon. DHS just posting on social media a short time ago, accusing the Hilton Hotel brand of refusing service to ICE agents in the state of Minnesota. This is their X post, essentially saying Hilton is doing a coordinated campaign to stop ICE officers from booking hotels in Minnesota. They posted a couple of screenshots of email exchanges showing staff at least one Hilton hotel telling them, we researched you, we found out you're immigration agents, and we are not going to provide you service. Sandra, I can tell you it is not a one-off. I've gotten texts from other ICE officers on the ground in Minnesota showing me screenshots of other Hilton hotels denying them service specifically because they are immigration agents. Our team on the ground is looking into it and has reached out to Hilton for comment. We'll update our viewers when we hear more on that front.
Okay. So if you work for DHS or you work for ICE or you're going to Minnesota to track down some illegals or some fraud, hey, they say no. No, the hotel operators are I've never heard of a hotel operator researching people after they book.
I kind of wonder how legal that is.
Well, Well,
Not illegal to like just Google someone. No.
True, but like if they have their credit card information and they go through it that way, I feel like that somehow is not very moral.
well, maybe they didn't have maybe they're not searching their credit card information, but when you do book, you do give a name and things like that. So anyways, the people who own this group of hotels, it's not Hilton. The way this works is they buy the hotel and they more or less license the Hilton name as a part of it, right? These are individual owners. It's a company that has, a CEO and, people who run that business. It's its own business that is licensing the name of Hilton. That's how Hilton has 10,000 hotels or whatever it is, right? So maybe this may make a little bit more sense if you saw the names of the owners of the LLC. And we're not doxing here. This is all publicly available information. But, given all the craziness that's happened over the last couple weeks in Minnesota, maybe the names right here may make a little bit more sense, as you see on your screen right there, as Parmjeet Singh, Amit Pret Hundal, Karandeep Nagra, and Mahadijit Kaur.
White people again, damn it.
Yeah, I think the fun is listening to you pronounce these names.
I used to be deep into Karen before.
Yeah, I don't know. If we can, if all the white people can just stop holding people back, like like Mandajit Kaur over here. Come on now. So what's interesting about this is that there was so the Homeland Security actually put them on blast initially. This was the post they had, says no room at the end. Hilton Hotels has launched a coordinated campaign in Minneapolis to refuse service to DHS law enforcement. And you can see the email that they received here. After further investigation online, we found information about immigration work connected with your name, and we'll be canceling your upcoming reservation. You should see a proper cancellation email in your inbox shortly from Hilton here. And there's a little bit more here. You can see what happened here. Now, immediately, this blew up online. This was immediately, it was like, we're gonna Bud Light the shit out of Hilton here. And it started immediately. People were like, hey, I've been a platinum member of Hilton. I stay at all their hotels. I'm not doing this shit anymore if they're cutting off government agencies here and things like that. Yeah, which is a good thing. Blabs, first, before we get to kind of the peak of this story, your thoughts on this, hearing it for the first time.
Pretty disgusting, actually. I'm surprised by this behavior, but also not surprised because very unhinged people always work behind the powerful stuff. So I'm like, is it surprising? Not really. Yes, surprised at the same time. You won't really think of it from like the Hilton of all companies to be like, ice, I don't know. But maybe also because some hotels were given money to, just house all these illegals. So maybe they could get some type of like cash back, and now they're no longer getting it.
So there was immediate pushback. And to be clear, this is a separate company called Everpeak that once again licenses the Hilton name here. And when you license a name, or you are a franchise, more or less, you can have that franchisee tag removed at any time, right? There's always some sort of clause in your contract with that company saying, hey, you do disparaging things, we can remove those. So Everpeak Hospitality went out and they made a statement about this a few hours after this kind of caught wind here. And they said over here on X, Everpeak Hospitality has moved swiftly to address the matter, as it was inconsistent with our policy of being a welcoming place for all. We are in touch with the impacted guests to ensure that they are accommodated. We do not discriminate against any individuals or agencies and apologize to those impacted. We are committed to welcoming all guests and operating in accordance with branch standards, applicable laws, and our role as a professional hospitality provider. And that was their statement. Case closed, guys.
All right.
Except,
never mind.
Nick Sorter over on X. What was the thing that we talked about with Nick Shirley last week? People were just like, you just go do things, you just go do things, right? Well, Nick Sorter went to one of these hotels and just did something. And he went out and he wanted to see if he could get checked into the hotel as a member of ICE, right? So he actually walked up to the hotel and tried to book it. And this is him entering the hotel and asking him if he can book as a member of HHS or ICE.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good. Do you have any rooms for tonight?
You should, yeah.
Okay. Like how many? Could we get like 10?
Says 10 rooms found. So we're all on the same page. 10 rooms are available.
I mean, yeah, I know that might be.
Did you already make reservations by any chance?
No.
No. What's
First.
the name?
It would be just Nick. I'm just put it under my personal.
Worst undercover name possible, right? Minnesota.
Let's see. It depends because there's a lot of stuff going on right now. Is it what agency is it for? Using the government rate?
They'd be Department of Homeland Security.
So we're not accepting people from immigration, ICE agents, DHS into our property. It's just the management ownership.
Okay, I thought that changed today. Was that?
I just talked to my the owner of the building, and he didn't say there has been any changes. So
Really? Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
it's just policy. You know that.
Yeah, I mean
they
that's
said.
not your fault. Totally,
Yeah.
totally get that. So they actually said that was like, I mean, honestly, this is the most convenient location. So
Right.
it's like, so they told you no, that there's no.
Yeah, no immigration.
Well, DHS isn't all.
Yeah.
Immigration. Okay.
So,
So it goes on for a couple more minutes. And once again, no fault of this kid. He's just trying to work, but he's
Got
just
a hair.
enforcing, he's
Yeah.
nice mop. Nice mop on his head right there.
Needs a makeover.
With that said, no shade towards this kid at all. He's just trying to reinforce. But this guy, Nick Sorter, went out and was like, no, they're not. Like, this company says that they're going to fix things. They clearly didn't. And he just went out and did something, which is really, really great. And you hear about these things all the time. My thought process when I was watching this was, how oftentimes do you see a company say, we've addressed this matter internally, or we're taking care of this, and that's the last you ever heard of it? Well, I think it's really great that he went up and actually checked it out for himself and took time, drove 30 minutes, however long it was, to go there and see. And oftentimes, I think a lot of times when you say, oh, we've addressed this matter internally, it's a bunch of fucking bullshit. And I think it's exactly what happened here. And there should be more, quote unquote, citizen journalists that go out and simply just do things just like this. Hey, I saw you did this. I'd like to check on this. Did this happen? Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, well, then that's bullshit. And I think that's wonderful to see. And do you guys think that Nick Sorter overstepped here, or do you think he did the right thing?
How did he overstep in any way?
I don't know. Just putting the employee on blast or something, even though he did say it's not the employee's fault. I mean, we all understand that, but I don't know. Did he overstep at all?
No, absolutely not. You're verifying, and it's sort of like it's like sort of when someone changes their policy, it's like, all right, cool. Now you're going to be accepting like a certain, let's say back in the day, right? During talking about segregation again, it's like, now that we're going to be allowing these certain types of people into this establishment, you want to make sure that it's actually true. So you want to verify it yourself. I don't think he overstepped at all.
Well, Hilton thinks that the Everpeak company did overstep, because after they released their statement and then Nick Sorter went and saw that it was all bullshit, this morning, Hilton has gone in and released their own statement. The entire company said, the independent hotel owner has assured us that they had fixed this problem and published a message confirming this. A recent video raises concerns that they are not meeting our standards and values. As such, we are taking immediate actions to remove this hotel from our systems.
Hey,
Hilton is and has been a welcoming place for all. We are also engaging with all of our franchisees to reinforce the standards to hold them to we hold them to across our systems to help ensure this does not happen again.
Oh, wonderful. Good for them.
And they need to be quick on this stuff because the average person, I'll throw myself in that same list. I had no idea, Craig, that there was this idea of like, it's almost like a Dunkin' Donuts idea that you can license the name out. I wasn't aware of that. So I imagine most people are like that. So if you're hearing that Hilton did this, then they're thinking it's Hilton. And so you have to very quickly put out that fire very, very quickly.
Yeah, because if you're franchisee, like you can get in trouble. It's like, hey, if that's the case, then we're going to remove this license from you. And yeah, you're representing the entire company, and people don't know that, right? So like it's you're franchising off like a McDonald's or some shit like that, right? It's like, and you go inside and the quality fucking sucks, and you complain. It's like, well, it's isolated location, right? So you can't really blame the entire thing. But if they're coming out and said that, yeah, we can't allow certain types of people, within our establishments, it's like I'm pretty sure it's illegal. Right.
Especially when it's like it was multiple Hilton chains that were doing this, and I imagine that the majority of the Hilton demographic are people with money and right-ish. You know what I mean? Like, they
have Hilton has a number of different companies underneath the Hilton name, right? They have different brands that cater to different demographics. Right. Okay. They have when you think of Hilton, generally it's a fairly luxury brand, but they do have, I would say, normie brands as well that are out
peasants,
there.
For the peasants.
Yes. for your pastor goes. I mean, you can't have 10,000 luxury hotels, right? Mm-hmm. Or however many it is. But yeah, I think it's great to see such swift action here. The idea that this kind of got signal boosted 24 hours ago, and to see a move, to see a giant billion-dollar corporation move this quick, I think it's wonderful. And I think that it truly is like a sign of the times. I think this goes back to the precedent that's been set by our president and the culture shift here, because I think there was a time maybe not too long ago where they would have said good, or they just wouldn't have responded at all. But they've seen the pushback. I said Bud Light, Target back during the insanity, a couple of years ago, that wasn't just for Bud Light. That wasn't just for Target and the transgender swimsuits on the front of the store and stuff. That was a message to every single corporation out there. You fuck with it, you're going to get fucked with, right? And I guarantee when people say, oh, listen, we need to Bud Light Hilton very hard. Like when you Bud Light somebody, it's a verb for fucking over their company because they fucked with you. And as soon as Hilton started to hear that, hey man, I guarantee they were like, no, we ain't playing this game. Let's stomp this out. No franchise fee is worth the bad publicity that we're going to get from this. So
that's why I also really like this idea of the citizen journalist coming out, because the minute that starts making money, and obviously it is now, you're going to start getting waves and waves of people. And then that means companies are in real deep shit because everyone's out for blood at that point because they also want to make some money. So they're going to be investigating everything. And I like that because hopefully this will teach companies, corporations, et cetera, to stay the fuck out of politics. Just sell your good and shut up. Stay out of politics so you're not going to be blasted. That's what's been infuriating is the minute that corporations stepped into the arena of politics. I really wish they stayed out, and hopefully this might be a solve to that.
Bobby Broadway says, and some still think this is a family show. So funny. I watched my kids. Sorry, Bobby. If you like poo-poo jokes, then you are on the right show, which is great. All right. Well, good resolution right there. And we did see this from DHS, the X handle this morning, just simply saying, good morning, Minneapolis.
Yeah. So, I saw that.
They're Halloween. That's great.
Yep. Covering up that quality Learning Center right there. That's what AI is used for in the best way possible. All right. Let's go and move on. But first, Tenarian says, I had high hopes for Blabs after she included Bayonetta yesterday. Clearly, she didn't lear her lesson.
I have to keep you on your toes, bro.
Thank you, Tenarian. Yeti came in with the 10, says, hey, Blabs, look up the rocket fishing rod. It should be perfect for you. Also, Montez. You want to look that up, Blabs? The rocket fishing rod?
That doesn't sound very good.
No, it doesn't.
Rocket fishing.
Maybe
Rocket
Phillip
anything.
wants that.
Yes, I don't know if I want any sort of rocket fishing rod, but Big Red came in with another Big Red, $49.99. Says,
Yo.
what would the Mighty Ducks team look like if that movie was made today? That epic trilogy is based in Minnesota. I won't be shocked if Disney reboots it. Just food for thought. Montez. By the way, this is Winterfell. YouTube is being wonky. Okay, Winterfell, you go on the wall, my dude. Good question. And yes, I have always. It's funny because that's how I always thought that. That's what Minnesota looked like, was the Mighty Ducks kids, but apparently that has changed a lot. So
Yep.
Just a nice skating rink.
That's right.
But-
Winterfell,
By the way,
thank you
real
so much.
fast.
Yeah, go
rocket
ahead.
fish, the rocket fishing rod thing, fucking awesome. By the way, it's totally safe to look at. I would definitely look at this, Blabs.
Rocket fishing.
I wouldn't do you dirty. It's pretty fucking awesome. It's basically, well, I'll let you look at it.
Hold on, let's all look together. Hold on.
It's really cool. It's really cool.
Close your thing, Blabs. What's it called?
Okay.
Rocket fish.
Rocket
what?
fishing rod.
It looks like an actual thing.
Rocket
That's
fish.
cool.
Oh.
It's a shotgun with a fishing line on it. Basically.
Hold on.
That's
Why
fun.
Why is everybody looking at this except for me? I don't
You're
understand.
too
Told me to
slow.
close the tab.
Fun for boys and girls.
Oh, look. Hey, we actually have a picture of Phoenix here. This is video of Phoenix here.
Right,
Trying to-
Before he grabs the girl's eyebrow.
Oh my
There it
God,
is.
I thought it was actually going to be it.
Oh my God, I needed this.
You just pump, launch,
Hell yeah.
and reel them in. Perfect for kids ages 8 and up. And so
Blabs, you fit right in.
Yeah, I am too.
It's
Let's
there
go.
for nothing. That's off.
All right, nice.
I'm down. I'll put on my throne wish list.
That's pretty cool.
Good. Sodium Overload says in 2026, America is going to annex Canada. Blabs makes an army of lactose intolerant slurp up the bags of milk, then fart on the Hollywood sign until it farts over leaving Hollywood defarted.
Well, we just found my favorite message.
That's right. Thank you for that, Sodium Overload. By the way, guys, for those of you just popping in, today is the anniversary of the debut of Montez on our program. 1 year anniversary. We have a very special Montez today. We are 8 of our goal of 30 yellow super chats today. I would love to debut this truly magnum opus of Montez today.
Nearly a minute long, Craig. Nearly
Yes.
a minute long.
Yes,
Wow.
if you think you know Montez, you
Oh, yeah.
you truly don't know.
Oh, no, you don't.
Supper So Proud with the 10 says, my son's name is Nick, and I'm a bean. Montez, por favor. Thank you, Supper So Proud. Appreciate that. Dr. Diaz King says, the end of PBS is an unvarnishing good. Mittens Romney suggested stopping funding PBS and NPR since he thought they should sink or swim on their own. 14 years late, but it is good. Well, let's get to that story, huh? Let's do that. But first, hold on real quick. Phil, this is for you from Bentley Guy.
Hello, fair. We appear to tear tiny that she had the pretty eyes. I would say the same for you, but I can't see it right there. Either way, rough, you guys. Hashtag Montezi.
Hashtaggy.
I do like the
Racism
little
is
E at the end.
okay when you call me pretty.
Unbelievable. All right. We'll get to the rest of your supers, direct donations, and rumble rants throughout the duration of the show. Thank you guys very much. All right. So let's talk about this. Big news coming down as this is from the America X handle here. After nearly 60 years, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting has voted to dissolve itself. I would say hey, here we go.
A stunningly fast end of an era for public media. After nearly 60 years, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting has voted to dissolve itself, forced to take the drastic measure after the Republican-held Congress voted to defund it at the behest of Donald Trump. The private agency has steered federal funding to PBS, NPR, and hundreds of public television and radio stations across the country.
So 60 years gets 23 seconds on CNN, by the way. Just want to point that out. So Well, I think at some point in their life, everybody has watched some sort of PBS or maybe listened to NPR. But now it's being dissolved, which I got to be honest, is a great thing.
It is a great thing.
Bye-bye.
Phoenix, your thoughts?
Oh my God, I'm rock hard and powering up right after this show. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, this is fantastic. Look, at one point, PBS, NPR were great broadcasting places to look at stuff and hear different perspectives, education, British shows, things like a lot of great stuff on there. But then they decided to go full agenda and propaganda and offer nothing else but that. That it just became almost like a company talking piece. So good fucking riddance. And I hope none of them ever find jobs again. Fuck all of them.
Deuces.
Go ahead, Tiny.
No. Just saying goodbye to terribleness. That's all.
Yep.
Well, the CEO, the PBS president and CEO, Paula Kerger, has repeatedly said she does not see evidence of left-wing bias in PBS programming.
Of course.
Says, when I look at the range of our programming on public broadcasting, I can't make any sense of an argument that we are somehow biased in any way.
Wasn't there a Sesame Street character who's trans now or something like that?
There have been critics cite examples like documentaries on reparations, discussions on white privilege, and LGBTQ-themed content as evidence is biased here. So.
Like
and in
on
children's
Arthur.
shows.
Yeah, in Arthur.
In a
PBS
children's
Arthur.
show?
Mr. Ratburn was gay. He got married in an episode of Arthur.
Yep. How much money did it take PBS? How much money did PBS make annually as distributed by, let's see, the CPB, established in 1967 as the Public Broadcasting Act, distributed over $500 million annually in federal funds to public media. $500 million. And yeah, I think that, look, this was not always the case with PBS. It used to be about, no. I mean, I think we all watched Sesame Street at some time.
They
and
begged us for money.
I used to do it because I always wanted the tote bag. So I actually did from time to time donate.
By viewers like you. Like, well, not
Thank
anymore.
you.
everybody knows it, right? And that's the thing. We've talked about having kind of the tongue-in-cheek, like, Side Scrollers is brought to you by viewers like you. The problem is that we don't have $500 million annually trickling in to ours. And then like, you want to talk about a grift like that. How do you get $500 million annually to produce 24 hours of content on a day-to-day basis?
You sell your soul. It's that simple.
Well,
Craig, your problem is you still have your soul. I mean, you could be a millionaire.
Man, my God.
Fucked up.
I did. Somewhere along the lines, I truly fucked up. I'll say this. The idea of getting $500 million from the government and then further putting your hand out and saying, hey, programming is brought by viewers like you. It's like, yeah, from our fucking tax money. That's how. I've already given you money, you dumbass, So yes, Sesame Street. By the way, Sesame Street's going to be just fine. I think it's on Netflix now or something, which, you can say what you want about Netflix.
HBO?
Whatever it is. It's
Sesame
found a
Street
new
is now
home.
on Netflix.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
New
found
ones?
it,
They're
found a new home.
continuing to make them on Netflix? It's not just replay?
It just says now on. I don't know if
Yeah,
it's-
I think it's new. I think it's new.
Yeah, they have new ones.
Good for Sesame Street.
There should be a centrist version of Sesame Street that can be produced out there, a kid's version.
Sesame Road.
Hey, he's like Skid Row. Yeah, I like it.
Don't know if that's okay. All right, thanks, Blabs.
Good old Sesame Boulevard.
Yes.
Boulevard.
Sesame
crank
Circuit.
I just want a bagel now. That's really what's happening.
Well, there we go. Rest in peace, PBS. You will not be missed at all.
Fuckity bye.
Fuck Dubai. What?
I said fuckity.
I was like, what did they do?
Fuck Dubai, man.
Hashtag fuck Dubai.
No, that was a
Out of
reference to
nowhere. Dubai
BBC
chocolate.
Peter Capaldi saying fuckity bye in his Scottish accent.
Oh.
BBC, it's fine.
I had no idea you just didn't like Dubai. That's really fucked up.
What are you against
Wow.
Dubai? They shit on their prostitutes.
Oh, well, that'll do it.
Call like a Dirty Sanchez?
They like, do you guys not hear about this? Is my algorithm fucked that they bring women
What are you
over
into?
from, you've never seen my show. They bring women over from here and they tell them you can make like $1 million.
Oh,
They're
I've
real.
seen this. Yeah.
And like these
What
OF
are you
and all these
watching?
reports.
We've talked about it on the show, actually.
Pooping on women?
Yeah, and
There's
the
like a
porta
train
potties
of
and
dudes.
stuff.
That's my Wednesday nights.
Poop on them, but it's not
For
a
free?
train, Phoenix. It's just you. It's boring.
Damn.
It's true.
All right.
Porta potties.
But
Excellent.
yeah.
All right, let's go and move on to our next story. But first, Dr. T.S. King says, I'm giving here because my Rumble rant couldn't get past YouTube censors. Thank you,
It
Dr.
came in. If you scroll a little bit down, it's there.
Oh. He says the end of PBS is an unvarnished good. Yes, we
that's the one, but
Yeah.
he said it didn't go through, but it did.
It did. Thank you for that. And Crumbs came in at the 10. Thank you very much, Crumbs. Appreciate that greatly. Freedom Fries came in at the 10. Says for the Montez Fund, Padre. Thank you, Freedom Fries. There you go. We have Hex coming in with the 10. Says, am I the only one sad about NPR closing? Don't get me
Yes.
wrong. They suck. but where am I supposed to get retarded takes to entertain me?
Twitter.
CNN.
Or Twitter, yeah. You're right.
Yeah,
Internet.
Twitter is a
and it's
PvP
free.
server. So. Yeah, hey.
Earth, you know.
Earth. All right. Lieutenant Sipper says Craig is forgetting that corporate advertising, aka sponsorship, that was also a huge part of NPR's and PBS's budget. This is true. Yes. Angel K says just showing my support to Craig and saying hi to Jackie. There we go. Hey, girl.
Hey.
Thank you very much. Saint came in and says, how's putting all the current Montez on? How putting all the current Montez on Plus? Oh, you mean like uploading them as one standalone video? That'd be pretty good. Maybe we could make that happen. And a Commodore fan has a fishing story. Says went fishing as a kid with dad under John boat on shore was a water moccasin. My dad pulled out his boat pistol, blew it clean off in half. Don't F with dad. Let's go. I like the idea that your dad had a water pistol, a boat pistol. Just you do need a gun when you're on a boat. Do you know that? Just saying.
I think it's
Where are you fishing?
No. It's you
I've
mean
seen
like
it
the
before.
ones, the flash ones for help?
No.
I
mean,
think
like,
he's saying just a fish blowing up gun. Just a
What caliber, though? You know, can you still eat the
A
fish
bazooka.
afterwards?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Bazooka.
It's like a 44 Magnum.
fishing.
Blam!
It's really fun.
Just a rain of fish that falls on you from the blast.
It's like when you blow up a whale.
Yes, very similar.
All right, let's go continue on to our next story. Hey, as we can listen, we did hold on. Now we can't move on to the next story. We did talk whale blowing up on this show not too long
Exactly.
ago.
We did. We showed it. Yeah.
Exactly. That's why I mentioned it.
That's why I think that everybody should have a gun in their boat.
Bingo.
A whale. A dead whale.
Do y'all want to see a dead whale blow up?
Let's do it.
Yay!
All
Fucking
right,
A,
here
let's
we go again.
Hold on. Let's do
Blow
it.
a whale.
Dead whale.
Well, I'll find it. Blaz, while we do that, please pop in read some of these wonderful supers real quick.
All right. Sadly, none of them talk about dead whales. Anyway, Nader says, "Suck deep in deep throat." Oh God, I think this is for
goodness.
Phillip to read.
Suck
those are the
deep
last
and
names.
deep throat.
There you go. Jesus Christ. Anyway, Mercer says the hotel guy and his manager are going to be arrested and going to jail. Denial is a huge legal issue for that poor kid. He's in so much trouble as well. Mercer sent his essay, so I'll do that later. All right. Jacob says you should clip Blabs' stabby stabby quote and use it as a gaming history intro. I have a stabby stabby quote. I
You
didn't
do
know.
now.
Thank you.
She has a fuck Dubai quote now.
Yeah, that's
I
also
said
true.
fuckity bye. Anyway, Axe Bear Who Cares Survive says if anyone wants a new band to listen to, check out Baby Metal.
Baby metal's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Commodore Fan for 5 says not sad about the Corp for Public Broadcasting going away. If the libs care so much about PBS, they can fund it from their own wallets, sink or swim. Thank you very much. CHYNA. Thank you very much. Happy Insurrection Day, everyone. Montez and Mahong to all. Axe says, y'all ever play Lost Planet? Nope.
Yes.
course you have. Silo says, I live near an Air Force base that nobody knew U-2 spy planes flew out of because it looked like a small town rural airport. Cool.
Fun.
Reese for 2 says, the most fishing I got from the games was Bass Tour for DOS. Needless to say, it was a huge jump when going from that to Far Cry 5 fishing mechanics. And what are you giggling about over there? Are you watching whales
But
blow
that
up
was
without us?
adorable. It's DOS, by the way. That was adorable, by the way.
Yeah.
That's DOS.
Dose.
Who's Dose?
I'm reading that Commodore fan says, Craig, you dumbass can't read. I said boot pistol, not boat pistol. Commodore fan.
Oh.
Listen, whether it's a boot pistol or a boat pistol, listen, the more pistols you have, the better a person you are in my book. I just say.
That's what she said. Am I right?
Lord Caliber, 45 ACP, won 2 World Wars.
That a boy, Phil. Let him know. All right, here we go. This is a whale. Okay, so I think it's important for context here, right? When a whale dies, what happens is all of the gases and everything kind of build up over time, right? They don't escape. So that's why you see, like when anybody dies, you see like this mass, right? That happens. It's just a thing.
It's a technical term.
Yes, I think that's exactly the way it reads in the medical book.
It's their diaphragm, you know.
Right. So this is a pretty famous image of a whale here from way back in the 70s, I believe. And they knew that it was going to explode. Now, they do explode. And we've seen some pretty graphic footage of this. They'll like go up on the shore and it becomes like a safety risk. So let's fast forward to the point to where in this certain situation, they actually exploded it for its, to prevent any injury. And
there's your problem.
When that whale exploded, look at what happened here to the cars.
Oh no! Yeah, whale.
Our camera stopped rolling immediately after the blast. The humor of the entire situation suddenly gave way to a run for survival as huge chunks of whale blubber fell everywhere. Pieces of meat passed high over our heads while others were falling at our feet. The dunes were rapidly evacuated as spectators escaped both the falling debris and the overwhelming smell. A parked car over a quarter of a mile from the blast site was the target of one large chunk.
Oh,
no!
That's my car!
It's covered by insurance.
Yeah.
What's that listed like on that claim? Whale
There was another
that
one.
amount of dynamite necessary like that?
Yes, it is.
Was a nuclear fucking bomb necessary?
Pierce the belly, just like a little bit. Just
whenever you can blow something up that big, it's always necessary.
Well, they learned here several years later in 2005, there was another whale off the coast of Cape Town in South Africa here, where they went in and they actually put explosives in, and you see it's actually quarantined off pretty good. Here's the explosion of this one.
Yes!
What?
Oh man.
She's like, what a waste of whale meat. We could have had that.
Mind blown.
Yeah, pretty awesome stuff. I can smell it from here.
I would have just liked someone to scream, "Wait, it's alive!" and then boom.
Blowing up a live
Yeah.
whale.
Wait, it's alive! Hold on.
How dare you?
All right.
Chad says, that's not sushi. Ew.
All right, Jacob came in and says, I took a girl on a date to our local Olive Garden and it burned down a week later. It wasn't her fault, but still, I blame her. And I haven't been back to Olive Garden since.
Well, we've got Blabs' origin story right there. Right there.
So have you found out why Blabs does not like Olive Garden? Has it been?
Yeah,
We just
blew
found
it
it.
up. Yeah,
Yeah, there it is.
Okay. That makes sense now.
All right, let's go on to this other story. By the way, we are on our way to our Montez goal today on this wonderful Montez anniversary, 1 year today with the magnum opus of Montez. I think maybe what we do is if we hit our goal today, Phoenix, like this is the only day we show. Like only on the anniversary does this Montez get busted out or something. I don't know.
Or maybe if you get a hat trick, if you get 3 Montezes, you show it or something.
Yeah, Mega Montez or something. I like that. Jake says, I feel indifferent about PBS ending, and I think that says a lot about how relevant they are in recent years. Happy anniversary, Montez. Thanks, Jags. Appreciate you. Yeah, I totally. Like I said over on X regarding that, like PBS was relevant when there were 3 stations in 1968, like NBC, CBS, and ABC. So PBS made sense. Now there's infinite stations and infinite content. So yeah, there's no reason to have PBS at all. All right, let's go fast forward. Hey, do you remember, Blabs? I bet you know this kid here. Does this kid look familiar to you?
Yeah.
Yes.
What the fuck's his name?
He's the guy from The Thing. Right? He's that kid that you saw watching all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember this kid?
Yeah, but I don't remember where I've seen him. But yeah, he was everywhere when I was a kid.
Well, he was in Kicking and Screaming. He was in Cheaper by the Dozen.
That's it. There you go.
Yeah.
Cheaper by a dozen.
I thought that maybe you know, known for these movies here. He's in Bubble. Oh, he's in Bubble Boy. That's hilarious. Cat in the Hat. He was in some pretty big movies as a child actor here. Child actor here. Well, he has. He's continuing to act, but obviously he doesn't look nearly as well. I mean, he still looks awkward. I wouldn't say he was ever like a cute kid.
No, he's very distinct looking. That's probably what got him those roles, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. Well, he his acting career shifted, and he worked for Universal Studios for a long time, I guess, as an actor. And here is his Instagram update. He's obviously aged a lot. He's no longer a 10-year-old kid.
He looks better now as an adult.
Yeah, he does look better now.
Great.
Yeah. You think
No
so?
longer super awkward. Yeah.
In
Okay,
comparison,
Yeah.
let's just talk about how ugly we think he is.
No. I just say, you know, like, but he was on a show called Even Stevens, and he posts over on Instagram all the time. Yeah.
That's where. Okay. Mm-hmm.
You know, look, if you
With
look the same you
Shia,
did,
Yeah.
yeah, if you look the same as you did 20 years ago, then that's weird, right?
I may have bumped into him. Is he still? When did he start working there?
Oh, he's been working there for a good while. Good while.
I worked there for about 4 years. So like, and he's the one in Hollywood. So I might have bumped into him maybe backstage.
Well, this is interesting because he no longer works there.
Oh, never mind.
He did for a long time.
Doppelganger still works there, though.
Well, he posted this over on X. Says, I delayed posting this for about a month because I was hoping we could find some sort of amicable whatever solution, because I absolutely loved performing and dancing with you amazing people. It's with heavy heart that I have to announce my time with Universal Studios has ended because my boss and her HR representative wanted to retaliate for reporting a suspected pedophile around children. While I truly miss my job, I cannot be associated with an organization or people that don't care about performer or guest safety while numerous people continue to get hurt. With what I know, I will never allow my kid to go to Universal Studios Hollywood.
Well, boy, he had sex. That's good. I didn't think that guy would ever have sex, but he did.
Hey.
It's not really the lead on the story here, Phoenix, but I appreciate it.
Wait, can we find out what his wife looks like?
My man.
Well, I think it's interesting to see the response here to this, and the idea that he would be canned from working at Universal Studios simply for calling out a pedo or a PDF. I think that is that's crazy, to say the least. Now, TMZ reached out to Universal to get a comment on this, and they said that we have investigated and reviewed the concerns brought forward by this former employee, and they were found to be inaccurate and without merits. We take all employee concerns seriously and have established processes for raising any concerns without fear of retaliation. Well, it doesn't look to be the case in this situation. Phil, you said you worked for Universal Studios, huh?
Yeah, from 2000 and I think 2009 up to 2014. 2013, 14, yeah.
Did you at any time feel like there was any weird pedos there that worked there or like acted around children and stuff?
I know that there are some people, like there are a lot of flamboyant people, definitely, and I know that a lot of them would become like costume characters, like face characters, to get closer to children, just because they get to hug them, right? They can have physical activity, and there's a lot of weird stuff there too. There's a guy that I knew. I worked on T2 3D, and before they replaced it with Minions. There's a guy, back then we didn't have metal detectors as employees to go to backstage, right? So so whenever you go in, you just go in, you scan your ID, you go in the back. And there's one time that this guy's like, hey, you can actually bring firearms as employees into the back line. No one would know. And then me and my friends just looked at him. Oh, so we're in the back, doing the glasses. We looked at him and we're like, this guy's sort of weird. So then our boss, Pasu, he comes down and he's like, hey, so there's a guy who said some weird stuff. Is it true? It's like, yeah. And the next day he was fired. And then a week after that, metal detectors were installed. So it's just, this guy was a weirdo. And then there's also another guy who did the Austrian painter salute in front of T2. So there's a lot of weird people working there. So like having like, pedos and stuff like that being working there, like I wouldn't say it's far-fetched.
I want to know who the PDF was that he reported. Like, why were they so defensive?
Yeah, it's a serious accusation, right? So I'd love to know more details than just saying, oh, I reported somebody and then they were denied and then I was fired.
Right. Like, was he somebody important? Like, is that why everybody bugged out?
It could be like a higher up person, or the person who's been there for a long time. And I know that like Disney World Orlando has like a pedophile ring and stuff like that. It's like a huge thing in Florida. So it's like there's a lot of people that were caught, and I believe I forgot how many people that were caught, but there's a lot of stuff that's happening within the Walt Disney World. So if this is in Florida, like it also doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you would think there'd be some serious background checks on on these people who are around children on a day-to-day basis. But once again, it is Disney
it's also entertainment, so
right, yeah,
and
most entertainment, it's just kind of, well, they're very fabulous, and that's just the way it is, So, but I think if that's true, which I don't know. He seems like a pretty down-to-earth guy, I suppose. Maybe we should reach out to him.
Anything about him?
I don't know. I mean, well, listen. If you're calling out pedos, I'm pretty okay with that. Just on the first glance, yeah, he could be a total fucking douche nozzle. But if you are out there and you're saying, "Hey, that guy's a pedo," right? Because I saw this, then I'm okay with that. But yeah, he could totally be an absolute douchebag. I mean,
what if he shows up in like a furry costume? Are you still okay? I'm here, guys.
say was the finger sometimes what do they say when you point one finger, there's three pointing back at you, right? Yep. I think that's maybe the situation if that was the situation. I don't know, we'll see. He did have a podcast that ran from March to July 2023 called Even More Stevens Podcast, where they look back in the Beloved series, but it stopped during the SAG-AFTRA strike, which I'm curious. Like, I didn't know that you couldn't produce podcasts during a strike like that. I guess that's a thing.
Well, it probably counts as entertainment, and they weren't allowed to work and stuff, right? So
if he's part of it, SAG-AFTRA, yeah, right.
That's stupid. Yeah.
So it looks like he used to be a performer. So he might have been part of AGVA, which is the that space. I used to be part of AGVA as well because I performed, and it looks like it's basically it's like people who perform at the theme park. So you have to sign up to become a union member. They force you, and it looks like it is here in Hollywood, so it does make sense.
Wait,
he looks like he's been there for a while.
You have to sign up to be in the union for
a different
work
union,
at a theme park.
For these performers, yes. So for like the Blues Brothers or any of the face characters. So I was a scare actor inside the 365 when they had it at the House of Horrors. I played the mummy, so people come in, I was scared the shit out of them, and they force you to join the union.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's the American Guild of Variety Artists.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's silly. This guy's podcast, the Even More Steven podcast, which no longer exists. I just want to really point out real fast. This guy, he's kind of a funky looking kid. He's always been funky right here. Because, just kind of weird looking kid.
Just keep talking about the way he looks, guys.
Well, I'm just saying, like, let's just be real. These thumbnails that they put on his thumb, didn't really do him a whole lot of favors. Like, you look at the face here, like, not exactly doing his best favor for himself as moving away from the weird guy
Frank,
look.
if you do have this guy on your show, I do hope he doesn't watch this episode.
I hope he does.
Well, I just DM'd him, so you never know. Maybe he'll reply.
Hey,
Phoenix, you're so pretty.
Yeah, Phoenix said he'll be right back. There you go. Hey, John just came in with actually a link to something he wanted to play for Phil, actually, and it's just audio, here, 29 seconds long. Let's just see how Phil reacts to. Hold on, let me actually. Let me just play.
Just in time.
It reminds me of the hot chick. Yo, Ling Ling, you forgot your bling bling.
Oh yeah, and she drops the N-word and she leaves.
What is this?
Thank you, John.
The hot chick with Rob Schneider.
Yes. April. Hyena Fur came in and says, Universal. We investigated ourselves and cleared ourselves of any wrongdoing. Right?
Yep.
It's pretty accurate right there.
Yeah.
Ruddy says, Phil is anti-pedo, but pro-Fuda. Okay, Ruddy, thank you for that. That's wonderful. All right, man, we are on fire today, which is just great. And I'll tell you, this next story is going to probably send Phoenix to the fucking moon. I'm very much looking forward to his reaction here.
Oh,
because we're going to be talking about everyone's favorite giant fucking shill for corporate America, Jimmy Kimmel. Right?
Oh, my favorite. Yeah.
Yes. Now,
that guy.
Do you remember? Not too long ago, he was taken off the air. That was a big controversy for like a full day. Like a full day. It was crazy. And it was oppressive, really. Oppressive, what happened to Jimmy Kimmel, according to him. He was speaking about this while holding an award here. A very nice award in his black tuxedo here. Let's just see what he had to say about his experience of being oppressed.
I think that it's interesting. It was almost a near-death experience for me, and of course, not literally, but I did feel a little bit like Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn watching their own funeral when all this stuff happened, and to be here and to see that people reacted to it in a not just a positive way, but in almost a desperate way. We're like, oh boy, when they come after the comedians, this is when we draw the line, and we're very grateful that they drew the line at us.
First of all, how
fucking dare he?
Dare him even call himself a comedian? Am I right, Tiny? Thank
How
you.
Fucking dare he? He umbrellas is under attacking comedy in general. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Douche fuck near death experience. Yeah, you're right. Getting your show canceled is exactly like
he almost
World War
died
II,
to death.
He compared himself to Huckleberry Finn. Doesn't the kid run off with a big black guy? Like what?
Maybe he was the big black guy because he's blackface.
He's done blackface. Yeah,
he does.
Karl Malone.
Well, it was pointed out so eloquently by this person. Her name is Bridget Fedesi. I would think she describes herself as a writer and a joker here, saying these fucking people didn't say jack shit for years when they came for all kinds of comedians who didn't think like them.
No, he's like an absolute abortion of a fucking individual. He is as much of a bucket of AIDS as you can possibly get. He's worthless. He's unfunny. He's done everything that libs hate. He was in blackface. He used to do the Man Show where he would exploit women. So this is a guy that is always trying to save face. And for whatever reason, people have forgotten his past, which, again, we don't give a shit about. But on their own side, that's all they care about is their past. So, don't like him.
He's awful.
Well, I appreciate that you don't like him. At what point, I mean, he's so intertwined with just the corporate shill nature of ABC and Disney and all that stuff. There's no way he'll ever be, be taken off air permanently, I would imagine, right? Like at no point. I'm curious. You go back to the Man Show days, right? And Tiny, you were talking about how I should have sold out. I'd be way more. I'd be super rich.
We all should have, Craig.
Right. You go back to the Man Show days, right? And you got a guy like Jimmy Kimmel who went in one direction, And then you have a guy like Adam Carolla who pretty much stayed the course, right? He went on and he's still very based. He calling strikes and balls, and more importantly, calling men and women, right? Then you have Jimmy Kimmel, who is the mouth of whatever Mickey Mouse wants to say, right? Or
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse, right? Yes, he is absolutely puppet. What do you think their net worths are? I'm just curious. Between
Kimmel and Carolla.
Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel and Adam Carolla.
Oh, it's not even close. It's not even close.
Yeah, Kimmel probably has like, I don't know,
like $1 zillion.
I'm searching through Grok right now.
Lot more.
Kimmel's like I'd say 80 to 100 million, and Carolla's like 6.
You think it's 6? I think
I think Carolla.
I'm being generous.
Yeah. So Jimmy Kimmel's net worth is estimated at $50 million as early as 2026. This figure is constantly reported across multiple sources. His wealth primarily comes from a long-running host of Jimmy Kimmel Live. This is stupid. Annual salary around $15 to $16 million to host that show.
Should have sold your soul, Craig.
Man,
should have done it.
How have you been a host for that long and making $10 to $16 million a year, right? And your net worth is only $50 million.
Well, he might have multiple houses.
Well, those add to your net worth.
Yeah.
True.
It's not just money in the bank.
True.
Adam Carolla, his net worth is estimated around 20 million.
Oh, wow.
Some cite 10 to 20 with adjustments for the recent divorce settlement, including spousal support and asset divisions. But most commonly, recent assets estimates are around 20 million. The income stems from podcasting. Man,
doing well. Shit.
God damn. Like I said, we got to step up our game. My God. So there's that. And he
just
has
a reminder though that Jimmy Kimmel's wife, just so it paints a full picture of who he marries, what he associates with. His wife cut off her own family members because they voted for Trump. Like that, she made that announcement a couple of months ago. So it kind of ties into what kind of man he is and what kind of man he marries. Yeah, fun.
Yeah.
Nothing like cutting off your entire family based off of who you vote for, huh?
Yeah.
That's great.
Losers.
Just wonderful right there. Marmalin helping us getting closer to our big Montez goal today. We know the Montez goal is higher than usual, but I'm going to tell you this right now. Worth it. Marmalin came in at the 10 says, for Kirk, it was an actual death experience, and they weren't, quote, coming for comics. It was advertisers backing out and away from him being a see you next Tuesday. That's right. Thank you, Marmalin.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Mayonnaise Chase says, Craig says, we are on fire today. My only thought was a dumpster fire. Welcome to Side Scrollers, everybody. All right. Well, Blabs, why don't you get a few supers while I get the next story pulled up? Because the next story is,
Okay.
Good words.
Well, let me do Mercenary's essay for funsies. All right, Mercenary says, what a gift you give me, Blabs. Oh, we got that one already. Okay, so clear that one. All right, all this fraud Nick exposed is just the tip of the iceberg. It is going to get biblical and will lead to martial law. I can't believe you spell martial law like that. Anyway, and I'm so excited for it to happen. Hotels can do a credit check and see your credit score if they have a part of the franchise, but they can't refuse federal agents. He also says, I don't send essays, you just don't read them when they come in.
It's going to turn into an argument now.
And he's like, fuck you, Blabs.
How dare you?
Sunderstiller for 5 says, my dad is a pro fisherman. As a kid, I was with him and boat pulled up next to us and his boat was full of rocks. We asked why and he told us it was to signal the aliens. Dad asked if he caught any fish. Okay. He says, I don't think my precious rant went through, so you're missing out on a great fishing story. And then he corrects himself and means previous. Well, actually, it came in, so thank you very much. And then Namans, for one, says, just saw a tweet from the Hilton Newsroom Twitter account sharing a statement that the Hilton and Nick Sorter's video has been removed from their systems. You love to see it. Thank you very much.
I do love to see that, yes.
Ta-da.
And Tenarian says, Tiny reacted the same way to that whale exploding as Blabs did, and that one whale clip I had her watch, plus exclusive content, people. That's right, Tenarian. You did. Excellent. And yeah, it's always fun to see whales explode.
Always. That should be a regular segment on your channel.
It doesn't happen that often, but when it does, we're first to cover it. I promise you that. Boots on the ground. Hey, Blabs, can you like put a Google alert to where if you just search for anytime whale explosion pops up, we get notified about it?
I don't even have Google alerts.
Well, I'm just saying you should set it up as the producer of the show. You should know these things that we want to be the first. And I would love to send you to the next whale explosion.
YouTube channel.
Oh, hey,
please do that.
That would be
whale
fantastic.
explosion happening in 23 hours. Then you guys, that'd be really cool.
Is there like a whale watch channel?
Blabs in her little rain jacket as just meat falls from the sky.
Little umbrella.
I'll tell you what, we may not be able to happen in real life, but I guarantee someone can make that happen in AI.
Oh,
Just
there's
saying.
an Australian YouTube channel. It's called Whale Watch Western Australia.
Yeah, I like whale explosions, Western
I'm
Australia.
trying,
way
bro.
more.
There doesn't seem to be a YouTube channel on that.
No. Well, I listen. They say niche down on YouTube. Find a niche and really own it. That'd be a spectacular
Someone
whale
needs to do a
explosion.
YouTube channel
That's your
just
ticket, guys.
designated just to blowing up whales, and that's all it is.
Now we're talking.
Blabs,
Wow,
dressing
this
all in
can't
black,
be real.
like a
This-
funeral.
That's a big fucking whale. Let me see. Is it gonna blow
That's
up?
what she said.
Is it real?
Blabs, stop.
Yeah,
No,
that's
don't
a
watch
big
it. Stop.
whale.
Stop, Blabs. What do you don't
I don't know
watch
if
things.
it's real. I'm trying. Listen, I'm gonna pull it up. Here it is. Listen.
Don't
look.
you don't just watch things off stream.
Well, I don't know if it's real or not. Look at this. Is that real?
Well, let's find out.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
audio.
what's gonna happen. It's gonna explode.
Look how big it is.
Yeah, that thing's gonna boom.
Hang on. Let's just
Here, yeah, this is it. We actually saw this video before, Blabs. Oh, maybe not this one.
No, this is a different one. So
See, so many whales
I
exploding
want
that you
to
have
see
not
it blow
covered,
up.
guys.
Yep.
It's best to keep a safe distance.
Oh
Run!
I still will say, though, having seen that first blast, I have to say, much less dangerous than the big fucking dynamite they put in as well.
I think that one is fair. That
A
one,
little stabby stab.
100, free fish meat. I wonder if it tastes good.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
there you go. That's thinking like a Chinese person. There we
Yeah.
go, brother.
You add some 5 spice in it, some
Yeah, who's picking up the
some
meat?
MSG.
Just sit in front of it with a bib. It just
Yeah,
blows
it's
in
like-
your face.
Dinner time.
Yay. All right, let's go ahead and move on to this other story. This is, look, I don't even know what to say about this nonsense, but we have seen so many situations where people have been more or less assaulted in gyms over the last several years. You've seen men walking into gyms, going into women's locker rooms saying, oh, you can't say anything about it because I'm a man or because I'm a woman, right? Well, this is a pretty viral video, and I don't even think I can play it on YouTube.
You're talking about the powering up one?
Yeah, I
Yes.
wouldn't play that.
Oh,
one.
yeah.
But what I am going to do is show you just a couple screenshots of this silhouette here. As you can see, this dude in the women's locker room here,
Using a plunger. They were just
yeah,
using a plunger
on his
clogged
self.
toilet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's a very, very small little plunger.
Going pretty hard
That's
here.
a big plunger, okay? That's a good plunger.
But hey, who are you?
Not the
He's a
size of the
woman.
plunger. It's
Yeah.
what it can
Girth of the plunger.
unclog. You know what I mean?
So this is out of Planet Fitness, and the girl who filmed the whole thing said that the guy who was whacking it and powering up in the women's bathroom, the workers did absolutely nothing because, hey, Planet Fitness policies allow men to go in to women's spaces because they're for everybody and all that nonsense. But I think this is a situation here where this is the next step, where it's like, oh, look, so they're just, hey, what's the problem? They go into these stalls and they just want to pee or poop. What's the problem? This is the problem because people take it to the next step. They go crazy and they're already fucking Looney Tunes. So why don't you just let them come all over the place in the fucking bathroom? It's disgusting. Yeah, yeah, we did. We did.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. The whole thing is just disgusting. And Planet Fitness, like we talk about people who should be boycotted. Planet Fitness should be boycotted for allowing this nonsense. If you are a member of Planet Fitness, you got to go in and say, what the fuck are y'all thinking with this? And as we've seen in so many situations, the women and the woman who calls out, they're the one who gets punished in a situation like this, which is pathetic. I don't know. Tiny, what are your thoughts on this? I mean, have you've seen these situations that you go to the gym and you see, like, what would you do if you saw a dude, number one, in your locker room, number two, powering up?
Well, I'm from New York, so I'm trained to just ignore it. But no, it makes you feel helpless because the place won't do anything about it, right? And what can you do about it, really, as a woman? What are you gonna do? Go in there and punch him in the face? I think maybe, but like, again, the end result's always you getting into trouble, whether you let the place know or if you go in there and decide to be a vigilante and handle it yourself or whatever. Like, it's a helpless situation. That's the problem. Like, there's no one there on our side when we're.
Do you feel, Tiny? Do you feel that women are on your side though? Because like that's the thing, right? Like this would be solved pretty quickly, I would imagine, if women came up and said, "We're not standing for this." But as you see time and time again, a lot of women support this. I'm not saying all by any means, but do you feel that women support what you're saying, Tiny?
I mean, not. I feel there's enough that support what I'm saying. Do I feel there's more women who will pretend to be on the side of this moron, who will most likely have a beard and no surgery done at all, who just calls himself trans? And but that term trans has been thrown around so fucking loosely for the past few fucking years. Like I don't understand why no one understands the difference between a fucking trans and a fucking cross-dresser. You know what I mean? These are just cross-dressers. What do what the fuck you want? Do what you want, but like I don't understand why you gotta bother other people with it. And now you're stealing terms. I hate everything. I hate everything so much. But yeah, I do feel that, and obviously depending on the where you are. I think either women are pretending to be on the side of these trans people, or they're too scared to say anything about it. Because, I mean, to be real, what is a woman going to do? It's still a dude, right? And now it's a creepy dude, which is even scarier than just a regular dude, right?
Well, I'll tell you what, something that is even weirder here, yeah, when you have just regular dudes, is when they go to the hospital. And this is such a big thing when it comes to medical, we have dudes who think they're girls and they're demanding pregnancy tests here now.
All right, so definitely to rule out your pneumonia, we're going to need a chest x-ray. But prior to that, because it's radiation, we're going to need a pregnancy test. Oh, you're trans? Okay, let me just check the chart. Yes, yeah, I do see you're trans. Sorry about that. It's right here. Let me just call x-ray. Yes, hi, x-ray. Patient XYZ. Yes, I see that you ordered a pregnancy test before their chest x-ray, but this patient is actually trans. Yep. Yeah, I know the current sex says female, but if you look directly below that, it says that their birth sex was male. You can see that.
Can we just stop down for a second and realize how fucking stupid it is that there are two different lines for sex and birth sex?
Of course. But like the insurance and the hospitals, I'm sure, don't give a shit. Great, we get to do a scan.
Right. Yeah. We're gonna charge you $150 for a pregnancy test.
Yeah. And by the way, there's your answer to why this is all going on. Like they make an enormous amount of money.
That okay. So what's the question? You still absolutely need the pregnancy test. Okay. So I'm just gonna run this by you real quick. You want my patient, who is a trans girl, to go to the bathroom, to whip out their male parts that they still have, to pee in a cup, to see if they're pregnant with the uterus that they don't currently or have ever had. Yes, that is correct. Okay. Oh, there's a refusal form. Great. It needs to be signed by 3 doctors and the patient. We don't have 3 doctors on right now. Oh, okay. Well, can you bring the form up and I'll see what I can do? No, I have to come get the form. Okay. What's that? You said you'll just pee in the cup. Okay. All right, great. Thanks. Sorry, I know this is kind of a pain. What's that? You need the sample to be blood. Okay. All right.
What?
Thanks.
It's all so fucking exhausting.
But Phoenix is right. This is all just a, let them play whatever, silly game that they're playing, and we collect money and everybody wins, right? They feel better, we get rich, yay, and that's it. That's I mean, to be fair, that's the way to, it's always, I was friends with a doctor years ago who straight up told me, like, most of the things we prescribe aren't needed. We just do it to make the patient feel better. Mentally.
Yeah.
They don't need any of the stuff we prescribe and send them to the pharmacy for. We just write it to make them feel like they did something today.
So the crazy thing is that I just searched it up. The average pre-surgery counseling, post-surgery, all that kind of stuff, it ranges between $40,000 to $50,000 per person. And that's not including like the the medicine that you're going to be taking afterwards. So this is a lot of money to be made by big pharma. So this is the reason why they're pushing it. It's because they're getting a lot of extra money, right? And they're getting a lot of incentives from the government.
And one of the things that's great too is like trans people allowed these people to, you were never allowed to harm your patient. Now you can. So that opens up all new venues of things like castration, all these other wonderful surgeries that you can do to make money on. Since that's just thrown out the window, that patient care. Because look, x-rays are not healthy for you. So you shouldn't be just getting x-rays for no reason. But this kind of allows them to do that. So you can just keep billing.
I'll say this. I can only go off my personal experience, right? I've known several trans people in my life. Every single one of them, to a T, words out of their mouth, say that they're mentally fucked up. So I'm just taking them at their word. That's all. It's like, that's not me being like, hey, that's them saying this, not me. So don't come being mad at me about what these people are telling me.
Well, gender dysphoria is in the DSM. Yeah. But and then when they wanted to get it removed, they said no, because that's how we get our prescriptions. By the way, that's a little fun fact.
Always comes back to that money. Money right there. Well, we have one little bit of tidbit here. We just briefly touched on this yesterday, but to put it on the people are crazy story here, we saw the potential, or I guess suspect, who was arrested for attempting to break into Vice President J.D. Vance's home yesterday. Also, Looney Tune. William DeFore was reportedly transgender and went by the name Julia. So, shocking indeed, right?
So what does that put up their crime rate as, like 50 times a day now? Like that basically they're just, I mean, how many times have we seen this over and over and over again, especially towards like right-wing violence that they're, violence against right-wing. You're seeing it time and time and time again.
Well, that's actually a good question. Like the per capita thing. Like how many it is versus, what percentages compared to, the crime rate. Yeah. I'm curious. Let's see. Let's do a little Garockin right here and find out to see if there's an answer we can find amongst that. Cause that's an interesting question. I think that is something that nobody wants to talk about, but it definitely should be addressed. It's important. While we do that, Tenarian says, I got a fishing story. I was on a boat and saw a small blue shark looking right at me under the water. I decided to scare it away with an oar. I smacked the oar in the water and startled it so bad it jumped straight ahead and jumped into the boat. That's horrible, Tenarian. Thank you for that.
Wow.
All right. Way to get that shark. All right, here we go. We have victim. Victim is okay. Let's see. No. hold on. This is a victimization rates. Let's see. What about doing the crimes? Because this is giving me the victimization rate of it. All right. And while we have Jacob says research shows that sperm whales explode more than other whales combined.
Hey, zing, zing, zing.
Hey. Thank you, Jacob. Appreciate that.
That's a huge climax.
All right. Let's see. Lifetime incarcerations between 16 and 21% for transgender adults. That is 3 to 6 times the U.S. average for the general population. So depending between the U.S. general population is 3 to 6%, transgender adults between 16 and 21%. So
it's weird that when you're willing to chop bone for your own dick, like you might be a little unstable. It's weird. I would never have put the two together.
Odd. Let's move on to another story. You guys want to talk about little video games? You guys want to do a little video games today?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. Let's do a little video games. Let's do it. Real quick, Blabs. Did you get Shane's here? It says, wow, the whales already had to worry about the Japanese, but now they have to worry about explosives. Man, I feel for Shamu. Hashtag whale lives matter. Hashtag make whales great again. Thank you, Bentley guy. Appreciate your support. And yeah, we'll keep all whales in our thoughts. Axeberry Who Cares says, if anyone wants a new band,
Totally checked. Yeah,
okay,
that's cleared on my end.
Sorry. And did you get the same from Commodore Fan here?
That's gone too.
Yes.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I can get these ones that we missed. All right. So
Thank you.
Poke Elder for one says, Blabs, what do you mean unfortunately there's no exploding whale? You tried to avoid the video when I suggested it. I have had a change of heart. Hashtag whale lives matter.
I am enjoying how many people are arguing with you today, Blab.
It's funny.
And then spending money to do so.
It's funny. Somebody insulted me the other day while sending a $50 super chat. So it's all good. It's all good, man. Keep it coming. Mercenary for one says, this is why I will never go to the doctor ever again. I don't care if I'm a street pizza. I will take my chances with God than these greedy freaks.
And now I want pizza. God damn it.
I do.
Hey, so I just a quick side note. I've been doing my best to not eat carbs over the past like 10 days or so, and I'm feeling pretty good. But the other day, my wife we got pizza. And I did the weirdest thing I've ever done. And that is I just took the toppings off and I didn't eat the crust. But let me just tell you this. I did not feel like shit afterwards, which was weird.
Oh,
yeah. I did not. Usually after you have pizza, you feel like gross and slimy and all those things. I did not. It's very weird.
Yeah.
Anyways. All right. Do you guys want to do video games or you want to do a little more DEI culture stuff?
Video games.
Okay, sounds good. All right, video games it is. Once again, a quick reminder for those of you just popping in, voting for the Real Game Awards is live right now. All 20 categories are up and available, voting through the remainder of the month. With the show happening February 23rd, we'll have a big announcement for that tomorrow regarding the Real Game Awards. So get on over there and become a voting member, or if you're a Plus member, you got access. You can vote for Kaya as the best content creator of the year, or Asmongold, or Kirsha, or Legendary Drops. All right. We saw this little quick hit here, a bunch of quick hits here as we go through the video game space. Steam has increased 42 million concurrent players here, an all-time peak. More people are playing games on PC than ever before. Anyone shocked by this?
No.
Nope.
All right. A noticeable death in the video game space as SEGA co-founder and arcade founding father Dave Rosen has died at 95. This is a guy who back in the 60s started up the video game arcade in Japan and obviously did very well. Died on Christmas Day. Once again, one of the co-founders of SEGA, which I got to be honest, I don't know if you were to ask me who was one of the co-founders of SEGA, I don't think I would have picked a guy named David Rosen. Nope. Just gonna throw it out there. So rest in peace, David, over there. He obviously had a very big footprint over there. The story actually is pretty interesting, thanks to Video Games Chronicle, videogameschronicle.com. Talked about how we saw tremendous success very early on, and several other companies started noticing the success. So what they do? Copied them, and they saw success too, which is something you see in business all of the time. So it's just weird. I just wouldn't have expected this guy to be a founder of SEGA.
David Rosen.
Yeah.
There's a caption on one of the photos. It's like David Rosen, founder of Japanese company. It's so good.
Yeah, pretty good stuff. There's that big trend right now. Grok put this person in a bikini or whatever. We should do the same thing, except put him in a kimono.
How dare you?
That's good. League of Legends completely shut down for players on January 4th due to their SSL certificate expiring. The same scenario happened 10 years ago. So League of Legends players, there we go, got turned off after 2016. Error repeated again. And obviously the game is back up since then. So I don't know. Any League of Legends players?
Nope.
I used to play League back in the day. I stopped back in 2014.
What made you stop?
I started going back to play Dota 2 because I hated the fact that I needed to rely on my team in order for me to win, and I like just carrying the team with like a very, very strong character in Dota 2. You can have one character that can completely carry the entire team and win, right? You don't need to rely. And a lot of people they'll be like, "Oh, I'm taking this lane or I'm feeding to the other team." And I hate those motherfuckers. Oh, mid lane, jungle, or I'm feeding. I'm like, fuck you guys. And I always have to play support.
They always make me play support.
Yeah, I'm good at it, but I was like, sometimes I just want to play ADC. I just want to go top lane, but these motherfuckers.
Just want to go top lane, man. Come on.
Yeah,
all right.
man.
Well, one of the games that has replaced League of Legends as far as popularity is Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders is
Everyone on Earth is playing Arc Raiders. Holy shit.
Well, not everybody, but 12 million people are.
That's close.
That's a lot of people.
Well, that is a lot of people for sure. You can see the Steam charts right here. 308,000 people are playing it right now on Steam. It is a massive game. And
can someone help me out real quick? I'm sorry. I have a question.
Please. Yes, please.
What is the difference between this game where you move your mouse reticle over something and shoot it versus another game where you move your mouse reticle over something and shoot it?
Well, I'm glad you asked, because oftentimes the difference is the feel of the gun, the movement of the characters, maybe the objectives that happen, simple things like that.
The world that you're in, the environment.
Yeah,
right.
things like that.
There's
a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of games like that.
Makes all the sense in the world.
I don't know. I've heard nothing but good stuff for Arc Raiders. And every time I say maybe I should pick it up, they're like, you shouldn't, because if you don't have time, you'll just be obsessed with it and you won't do anything else. I'm like, well, shit, I don't have the time, so I have not picked it up.
It's got to be good, right?
Yeah.
People are like,
no, all my
forgetting
guy
they have
friends are playing
children
it right
to play
now.
this.
People like Marvel movies too, though, Tiny.
Phoenix
Good
is
point,
at war with
Phoenix, good
everybody right
point.
now.
He's so mad.
So angry. He's like,
I
give
just
me
don't like
more
garbage.
whale
Yeah.
exploding videos.
Listen, I don't understand it either, but to each their own. I'm not here.
Had a girl. Oh no! Hey, no, absolutely, 100%. You should absolutely, enjoy your garbage.
Hey,
you're all wrong, but I'm here for it, and that's fine.
okay to like garbage.
That's good.
Well, one of the things about Arc Raiders and a lot of games with guns is you have to be able to speak to your teammates, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of back and forth here.
Critical.
Very critical, especially get knocked down. You need help, right? Well, this person was playing their game at their apartment, and maybe they were a little bit too loud, as one of their neighbors noticed and actually thought they were calling for help.
Oh.
No good?
Is this real?
And it just pauses right before he breaks down the door.
Yeah, apparently it is real. I don't know, but
He's apparently the rumor is he's a firefighter.
Oh,
So it fits,
And they say that a hero.
Yes.
That's how we should end a show if Phil's singing.
Yeah, just
Well,
break down the door.
He said the guy who got saved says gave the guy beers, but he wasn't dressed. So I didn't get a photo of him. These are his boots. He told me he was a firefighter, so it was his natural instinct. And here is footage. Or just gave him a 6-pack of Shiner here with his boots. So busted down his door. Just wanted to make sure everyone was safe.
Oh, I love him.
There you go. Well, maybe you should marry him, Tiny.
Why don't you marry him?
Why don't you marry him? All right. We're closing in on our Montez goal here on this Montez anniversary. Let's see if we can get there. We set it at 30. Listen, over on Rumble and Plus, they've been nice too. So if we get 3 more over on YouTube, we're going to unveil.
It's worth it. I promise it's worth it.
Yes.
Do it.
And finally, we have this as a Reddit user has spent, like, there's completionist here. And then there's getting every single game for a system, right? I know, like, James Rolfe, the angry video game nerd, he has every single, like, Nintendo game, NES game. But there's, I think it's like 500 games.
I'm 3 short of a Wii U, by the way. Wii U library. 3 short.
Really?
Oh. Yeah.
Wow. All dozen games for the Wii U.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, a handful of them.
Well, this guy went out and collected every single Xbox 360 game and variants. The last one was gifted to him by his son. Now, here's the thing. I want to show you this picture, but I have some serious questions about this because not every single Xbox 360 game was released in physical format. So if you say you have every single game, that includes all the digital games that are no longer available now.
Yeah, he has to say physical. He has every physical North American release or whatever. That's how he has to word it.
This says he has 1,353 games and variants. It says collecting every single Xbox 360 game. Every single. So I don't know if that's accurate there, Phoenix.
Yeah, no, I don't know that, and I got to say that library actually looks light. I would have actually thought it was more than that, but
Are you accusing him of being a liar, Phoenix?
I am. And I think I'm going to count. I'm going to start counting and look at every single one.
He's going to count and times it by 6.
Yeah, do that on Side Scrollers Plus. Just have Phoenix counting live on Side Scrollers Plus.
1, 2.
Thank you,
I lost count. I need to start over. 1,
2. Everyone, shut up! I got to count.
I gotta start over again. 1.
Well, I'll say
Using
this.
sticky notes to keep track of everything. All right, that's 5. Boom.
I have asked Rock to count every single game on the wall.
Oh.
It is currently doing it right now. So stand by. We'll see.
I would love to do this for Super Nintendo, like American Super Nintendo games, like collect all of them.
To own every single one, yeah?
Yeah, that'd be really cool for Super Nintendo.
Okay. Yeah. What is
That's
there
a lot.
what is there a console that you'd like to have, Blabs? Every single game for?
No.
Okay.
The end. Good night, everybody.
Great.
Nar.
All right. This says the wall in the photo displays exactly 1,353 Xbox 360 games and variants. This is the full North American collection, completed over 20 years. It includes 1,253 unique physical games plus variants, all shown on the custom corner bookshelf. So there we go. Yeah.
Are you still going to count, Phoenix?
Yeah, I think I ought to count just to be sure. You never can trust that AI.
Yeah, you can't trust those clankers.
Yeah.
Tune in on Side Scrollers Plus, guys, for that soon.
Yep,
that's right.
Welcome.
Hey, the mystery. Well, let's just get some of these quick Montez donuts. Patriot Assault says SEGA is originally an American company, service games, which catered to the U.S. military. Oh, there you go. Thank you for that, Patriotic Assault. Commodore Fan says SEGA stands for service games, putting arcade machines on U.S. military bases in Japan after World War II. Then the Japanese branch took over the company. And now we know. Thank you for that, guys. Appreciate your support. Dr. T.S. King says SEGA was founded as by American.
Are we the only people that didn't know this?
Except for us. That's it.
Mercenary says SEGA is an American. No, I'm just kidding. Shady Duck says, as a Tarkov player, a shooter like Arc Raiders, I enjoy gun customization and the adrenaline rush when a fight breaks out. Positioning is key in Tarkov. One wrong move and you're dead instantly. Thank you, Shady Duck. Zeckler says, happy birthday, Phoenix. I hope others will remember.
Thank you. And they never do, but you. Thank you so much for always remembering every year. Thank you so much.
Yay.
Hold on. I'm learning now that Grok did not count every single game. And I'm telling it to count every single game. Damn it.
Yeah, you know what? Ask it to list them too. Like that'll prove it.
And list them. There we go.
This
Yeah,
way
yeah. And
Phoenix
list
has
them.
a complete spreadsheet to compare
Yes,
his
thank you.
data with. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Siphon says, Montez, have a great day. And the mystery says, add one more to the Montez. There we go. Now we're talking. We have passed 21. Thank you guys very much. And Art School Dropout says, bring back Looney Bins. Happy Montez-iversary. I love that. And he also followed up, says, actually, my video game collection just passed $20,000 value based on price charting last week. And Conker's Bad Fur Day got me there. Hell yeah.
That's a good
Good
game.
stuff, man.
Goodness.
And Mercenary wants to let you know that Rumble rants aren't working for him again. Well, thank you, Mercenary.
Rumble.
What'd I say?
Well, because he didn't put an E at the end of Rumble, so it's Rumble.
Oh. And he said, fighting with Blabs is always worth the money. Thank you, Mercenary. Appreciate your support. All right. While we find out if they actually did count every single game in there, guys, it is the Montez anniversary. This is an exciting day because Phoenix has put together quite possibly the greatest Montez ever. Ladies and gentlemen, Phoenix, would you like to introduce it?
Yeah, I like to call this the Great Reset. It's Montez, the Great Reset, and that'll be self-explanatory once you see it. It's a minute long, and it pretty much may change your life. So make sure you get the friends, family, kids, everyone around, and enjoy.
Buckle up, kids.
Bitch! Montez!
Stupid old man. You don't get to rush this.
You're alive! And all of the zombies are defeated! And I'm not gay anymore!
Montez saved us all, kiddo!
Video games won't be lame anymore!
And I like girls now! I love girls!
My tits are huge again!
Maybe we're the racists!
Barbs are for fucktards.
That's amazing.
That was I still have no idea what the fuck a Montez is, but I fucking love it.
I love how big Lara Croft's tits were.
It's so big.
Wow. And that, my friends, is the Montez anniversary. Montez Phoenix, congratulations. Hip, hip, hooray for Phoenix right there. Congratulations.
Yeah,
absolutely spectacular. Bravo indeed. When we say great things are happening, we deliver great things. Tenarian says, no dogs were eaten and no stereotypes were dispelled during the filming of this episode. Poppy! Thank you, Tenarian. Listen, we're not here to say no to any stereotypes. Stereotypes are based in reality in some way, shape, or form. Blabs, do we have a Poppy laying around? Is she hanging out?
Yeah, here she is.
Hello,
She's got-
Poppy.
Hey, Poppy.
It's great to
I
see
hope
you.
she got the order right.
What's her at?
For science. For
At Poppy.
science.
Right. Yes.
I got some supers over here.
Oh,
Mercenary
please.
says slow clap. And then Nomad for 10 says someone buy Phoenix a Coke.
A Pepsi? Thank you. I would love
Pepsi.
that.
That's right. That's right.
And now we're caught up.
Just a quick side note. We saw, I want to get y'all's reactions to this because we talked about this yesterday on the show, which was Tim Walz dropping out of, due to, once again, it all starts with this story of fraud that this YouTuber put together, right? Well, yesterday he had his press conference where he didn't respond to any questions. He didn't even take any. He just left. Did you guys see that?
No.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he just left. And people were like, yo, dog, you just dropped out of the race and you're not even going to take any questions. Well, today he was back at the podium and he actually was asked why he dropped out of the race. I've not seen this yet. I'm very intrigued to see how long he says the word Trump or how quickly.
Governor, what decision to end your campaign by yourself, or did you receive pressure from Democratic allies?
This is a decision that I make and make with my family. And certainly, I think, as I said, it's the right decision. I'll note, I think it's appropriate we're here today. The war that's being waged against Minnesota, you're seeing it. We have a ridiculous surge of apparently 2,000 people not coordinating with us that are for a show of the cameras. I'm going to note to all of you, today is January 6th. There's no debate what happened. The President of the United States led an insurrection against a fair election to try and overturn that. And, report both sides of this. Well, he said he really didn't, and courts convicted 400 of them, and he pardoned them. No, he did that. He did that, and that's today. And it's clear that we also saw today he implemented 5 states are being punished with a freezing of federal funds illegally that were appropriated by Congress, our tax.
Yeah, but why do you drop out of the race?
Right.
Yeah, answer the question, old man.
He's like, listen, cheese doesn't mold as fast as it should anymore, guys. It's like, what?
I'm friends with school shooters. What? What? That's not what we asked you.
It's unbelievable how quickly. Oh, we've talked about the difference in these people, and like just the idea that Phoenix, you're right. There is no platform. There's no platform outside of it's not Trump.
No.
There's no ideas, and I'm amazed by this. And it's one of those things where you're like, that can't be real. There's no way that's real, right? But that's just the entire platform of that entire party. It's not the orange guy.
Yeah, now, so now here's the thing, because people keep wondering, like, why is the world nuts? Well, imagine, again, if this is in every magazine, every news broadcast, every actor says it, on your social media feed, on your blue sky, everywhere you're going, you just keep hearing orange man, orange man, orange man, orange man, to the point that even if you want nothing to do with politics, you just can't stand that they keep talking about orange man. So it's making everyone fucking nuts. You can tell who's living in the bubble because it's all they're being bombarded with all the time. They just want it to stop to the point that they're going to burst. So it shows you once again that you can see who's in the bubble and who isn't, and we need to do that's why I'm so excited about people like these new citizen journalists that are coming up, the wave of the social media kind of reporting and news and things like that, because you have now an accessible way for these people to hopefully trickle out and start seeing other perspectives here that can get them outside of that bubble. But right now they're in the bubble. That's all they got, because that's all you have to say. It's like the word racism. You say that's the bullet point. That's all that side looks at, and then they react to it.
Because that's the key, right? To take power away from the mainstream media. Like if giving them all this money, nobody's listening to them anyway. That's great. All these little, these citizen reporters, journalists, doing more. I hope they stay safe. That's the only thing that worries me. I'm going to be honest with you, with these self-proclaimed citizen journalists, is a lot of them are going to try to do it. Some of them may be, they have good intentions, and some of them will do it for clout, and some of them won't be safe about it. And that's the only thing that worries me about the surge of citizen journalism.
And I'll say too on that, I always laugh when people call some of these people like grifters, like especially on the right side. It's like, well, if you were just a grifter, it'd be far healthier, saner, and you'd make more money and less death threats. Or actually, let's just say you would get no death threats if you just grifted on the other side. That's a much safer place. So I think you see a lot of usually people I'll say from my side with much more passion and really seeking out truth. More so, I would argue there's less grifters on this side.
Okay, yeah, I agree. Again, though, but but that even supports like my concern for their safety even more. You know what I mean?
Agreed, 100%.
Yeah.
Well, and if you step out of line, and if your sole Democrat legislature comes out and votes against this kind of stuff, like when Melissa Hortman, they're gonna send a person to your house and kill you, and probably your husband as well, which is crazy.
We live in two different realities. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. We live in two separate realities. Shocking.
Yeah, I have liberal friends who, they're not Trump fans. We're still homies. They're not that nuts, but like I asked them, like, can you tell me what it is that you see on your side? Like school me, try to get me on your side, and they can't. And I'm not like challenging them. It's just like oh, where did you hear that? Or like, can you show me? And they're just like, no, I just don't like them. It's like, okay, cool. Now let's talk about pizza toppings again.
Right. Today it says, actually, I have all games for a system. The Casio Loopy. It was specifically made for girls, but I had to get it because I saw that it could print out stickers with images from the games. or in my case, from a VCR that I hooked up to it. Nice, Denarian. And I don't even know what that is. A Casio.
I love that whole chat message. I love that whole thing that he just said.
Yay.
What do you mean print out stickers? How do you print out stickers?
It's usually for girls, but
I think we're buying one, Tiny. Huh?
Yeah, I
say
think
we're starting
so.
to collect.
Yep.
Casio Loopy. Elsie came in and says, Phil, SNES have been done before. So there we go. This is a link to that right here, Polygon story from 2012. So you can get every single SNES game. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it.
Craig, which collection would you want if you had to pick? Only one library of everything. I'm going to guess Super Nintendo.
Yeah, Super Nintendo. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. No, probably. What am I going for? I'm going for sentimental value or actual cash value?
So this is the idea that these are the games you can only play moving forward. So it's playing. It's not for
Super
value.
Nintendo. Yeah, 100% Super Nintendo. Yeah. And Jewish Book says, wait, people pay to insult Blabs? I've been doing it for free on Instagram for months now. And Tim Lee says, when Orange Man went down the golden escalator, we entered the new timeline. Thank you, Tim Lee. All right. Great place to wrap today, guys, here on this Montez anniversary. Appreciate y'all's support. Great stuff as always. Please, Phil, tell everybody where they can find you.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on again. I really appreciate it. You guys can check me out on Mr. Phillip Chan everywhere. And we also have this thing called Project Eggroll on Saturday. So go ahead and check that out. I think we're pretty close to 7,000 subscribers there. And my own personal channel, Mr. Phillip Chan on YouTube. Just crossed 4,100 not too long ago. But thank you so much for having me on.
Let's go. And Tiny, what about yourself?
You can find me here on Rumble at Tiny Pandaface. You can also find me on X and Instagram, guys. Thank you so much for having me again.
Great stuff as always for our fun Asian friends. If you're new, make sure you hit the follow button wherever you guys are tuning in. Subscribe button on YouTube, follow button over on Rumble as we are approaching 34,000 followers over on Rumble. We can't wait to see you guys tomorrow when we're back at it again at 11 a.m. Central Time. Blabs, who's joining us tomorrow?
Double Trouble, Mally, and Kay.
Oh, with Side Scroll Hers tomorrow.
Yeah, we've already been working on topics.
Listen, I may not do anything on the run sheet tomorrow. I just let the women do the women thing tomorrow.
We've actually been having a pretty interesting conversation already. Lots of news, actually. So scary stuff, AI stuff. Ooh. Tune in.
All right.
Yeah. And don't live out Sillen. Or Silent? Or Len?
Simon.
This person for $2 says, I feel you're not supposed to be safe, especially if you're covering crimes. Just from a baseline, they're breaking the law.
If you're covering crimes?
That's what he says. I feel
Okay.
you're not supposed to be safe, especially if you're covering crimes.
Well, I think everybody has an opportunity to be safe. With that said, you guys be safe. Have a great rest of your day. Remember that people are going to try to keep you down. Do not let them. You guys got a goal. Go get it. Happy Montez anniversary, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye.
Fatality.
Yeah.